righty, so trying to get into this game right here, dude. Right out the gate, we had a kick return for a freaking touchdown. It's 7-0 already. Took a little bit of time to get this stream up, but here we go. First down and 10. It's 7-0 ball game, and the Niners are already at midfield.
For a second, we thought it was going to be 14-0 for a second.
Yeah, here we go. We have a run up the middle by McCaffrey. I didn't have time to get a prize pick going for this game. But here we go. Hi, Matt. Hi, producer Vinny. Go, Pat. Go. What's up, Karen? How you doing?
Karen.
And there we go. Go, Karen. And what's up, David? Back in the building over here. And here we go. First down, Purdy. And let's get back into this thing, dude. It was a crazy start. It was funny because, very rarely are we that late because, we had to get ready for all this stuff. And then right away, there's a touchdown. But here we go. Purdy's going to be under center over here. They're going to pitch this thing right side, trying to find some room to get to the first down. He's going to be stopped shy of the first down. It's going to be third down and very short. This is one of the crazier starts for a playoff game. I'm not sure that happens too often. And then almost another touchdown.
What's your clock on the game? Are you sitting at like 12:30?
12:26, 12:25, 12:24.
Wow, we're dead on. We're
go.
Exactly the same. Wow, that's cool.
There we go. How am I on everyone watching? No Niners. No Niners. But here we go. Purdy's going to be under center over here. He's going to man in motion. And they're going to hand this thing off up the middle. That's McCaffrey, and they're going to shut that down. Let's go, David. Come on.
You get nothing.
I'm making cookies this evening or tomorrow. Hey, I want some.
Ooh.
I enjoy cookies from time to time. I think people could guess that probably. That was good defense right there. This is going to be a good game right here. So 4th down and 1, and Purdy's going to be under center. Now he's going to move to shotgun. Empty backfield. McCaffrey moving to the bottom of the screen over here. And here we go. Purdy back to throw. He's dancing around. Gets rid of this thing right side. It's going to be shut down. That's not going to count. It was completed, but that play didn't count. And they are fired up on the sideline. 4th down and 1, you get a play. My TV's kind of glitching, so I might get
Sorry. That's all right.
Hopefully I didn't get too behind over there. Strange whistle it was.
So a timeout Seahawks, it looks like. Yeah.
You're about 9 seconds behind me. That's a good amount of time. Because you don't want me to be ahead. I feel like 9 seconds is good. That's where you want to be, right there. 11:21 to go in the first quarter. Second season of Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald, and he's got him right here in the divisional round of the playoffs.
Did you know Mike McDonald had a farm?
No, I didn't hear that. I never heard that one. What a game. Don't let it distract you from the fact that the Bears ended your season. And don't let it distract you from the fact that the Bears season has got one more day, bro. Enjoy it. Look at Green Bay sucks. Appreciate you being here, though, Justin. You know what I mean? Here we go. Purdy's going to be under center. He's going to hand this thing off right side. He thought about pitching. Now he decides to. What an idiot. And that's going to be a loss. It's going to go out of bounds. And 49ers are crumbling right here in the first quarter. There you go. You love to see it. Did you guys see Matt LaFleur and Brian getting who's got extended? They didn't say how many years, but it's a multi-year contract on both of them. I saw the Matt LaFleur. I saw the Goody comes. I just didn't see the official on Goody, but I know that they're both going to happen. They might have already because I'm not doing this. But here we go. Try cute things, win cute prizes. You know what I mean? That was foolish. All right, so hit that like button. Absolutely, Kelly. They're at commercial. I'm going to step away here just for a second because we kind of jumped right into this thing. I got things to situate. But I appreciate you, Kelly. Appreciate everyone who's tuning in live. With 192 folks watching right now. We're going to step away just for a second. We'll be right back.
What is up, everyone? This has been a wild, wild winter. And I'm trying to help out Warm Kids Wisconsin, and you want to help out too. Let's help keep some kids warm this winter. We're just getting some snow right now, you know what I mean? Go to thematramage.com. Go to the top right of the website. You're going to find a little menu option. Look for Warm Kids, and then you can go right there. You can donate on PayPal. You can donate on Venmo. You can find the Amazon wish list link over there, and you can really help out keep some kids warm this winter. I appreciate you. Go Pack Go.
When a potential client would say, why Nicolet Law? It's the people here. The cases are personal to us because we know they're personal to the client. Here at Nicolet Law, we are in your community and we're here to serve you.
Hey, I know this guy. I used to hang out with him all the time back in the day. I think he's a Bears fan. Hey, what's up, bro? How you doing? I haven't seen you in years.
I live in a van down by the river.
Well, probably good fishing down there, you know. But hey, the Packers play the Bears. Are you still a Bears fan?
Come over there and jam an oar up your ass.
Well, all righty then. Good to see you, bud. Let's keep her moving.
Hey kids, do you hate the Bears? Do you like Mad Ramage? Now you can do both by wearing this cool merch. Order yours today.
All right, here we go. We are back.
That was perfect
I
timing.
was just trolling some folks over on the internet. You know what I mean? Here we go. First down and 10. Darnold's going to be under center, going to hand this thing off up the middle. It's going to be about a 3-yard run. I think it's funny because someone on Facebook said to me about the LaFleur contract, and I was like, you know, let's go or whatever. And they're like, are you really excited or just supporting the brand? Like, what are you talking about, supporting the brand? The Packers are paying me to, like, be optimistic. Like, what do you think is going to be better? Here we go. Sam Darnold's going to be back to throw. It's going to be a completion, and he's going to get a first down to about the 45-yard line on this. I don't really understand it because, like, what did they think that was going to happen? That they were going to fire LaFleur and hire Halfley? That was not going to happen. And who else do you think that you're going to get? Harbaugh is going to the Giants. Like, I don't understand. And they're like, oh, enjoy the 7th seed. All right. Enjoy going to the playoffs every year. I got faith in this team. Here we go. Darnold back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. We'll be talking about this a lot this week. I'll be doing some podcasts talking about it. And there we go. But now we got ourselves a football game. This is going to be a good game. Second down and 10. Sam Darnold, 67.8 completion percentage. Caleb Williams could never. Here we go, 4,056 yards. A Bears quarterback has never. I'm just messing with you. But here we go, 10:25 to go in the first quarter. I read one post that said the contract is not a prove-it deal. It's a real commitment. So my guess is 5 years. I would say 3, 4. I don't know if about 5 maybe. But we're going to have a run left side over here by the Seahawks. That's going to be our first down. He gets run out of bounds. Is Seattle the best team left NFC in the playoffs? It kind of seems like it. The Rams or the Seahawks. We're going to see what happens tomorrow, but I think the Rams or the Seahawks go out. My guess would be. Okay, if I do. Seahawks are fired up. You know what I mean? Here we go. First down and 10. Here comes Sam Darnold. It's going to be under center. They're at the 30-yard line. Little I formation going on over here. They were going to have motion, decided otherwise. And here we go. They're going to hand off right side. He's got a little bit of room, and that's going to be about 4 yards on that little scamperoonie. What is this? Is that a sociable? There we go.
Yep. Got you. 1 second here.
Come on.
I was just
get your stuff together. Get your stuff together.
There we go. There you go.
Here we go. You got a spotted cow over there. Let them know.
I do. I have one.
Yeah,
Yes.
switch up the spotted cow. Here we go. Sam Darnold. He's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. Back to throw. Looking left. Throws it left. That's going to be short of the first down to Cup. And just shy, about a yard shy over there. Go Hawks. I still hate the 12s. Brooks sucks too. So let me know, people in the chat right here. Who do you think is going to win this game? Usually we ask this out at the beginning of the game, but now we got a 7-0 game right here. But who do you think is going to win? Let me see your score predictions. If you don't want a score prediction, just who do you think is going to win? Cheers, Mitch. You know what I mean? Love the Chris Farley, Matt Ramage mashup. You know what I mean? Gotta have the homie in the back. You know what I mean? And we're going to have a tush push over here in 3rd down and 1. Oh, yeah. Let's see if they can touch that push. I won't say it wrong. Here we go. 1st down. And that's going to be the tush push pushed. That's hard to talk about tush pushing. I feel like every beer you have, it gets harder. But here we go. 1st down and 10.
Yeah.
There we go. We got the Hawks. I think the Hawks are going to win this game. The old Seahawks over here. That kickoff was some Devin Hester looking stuff. It was crazy. I was getting ready for the stream, and I've seen it happening. And I was just hoping like nothing crazy happens at the start of this game because we're going to be a little bit late. And then we're just watching this kickoff for a touchdown.
Yeah, we were like, you got to be kidding me. This is happening right now. Yeah.
But here we go. 1st down and 10. Darnold's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. All right, they're going to shut this play down. Bunch of cowards. Seahawks will beat the Niners. I like Niners more, but I think the Hawks. There you go, Kelly. I don't like the Niners too much. We got a little bit of cheating going on here. False start on the Seahawks. $7:32 to go. In that first quarter. Look, we got some updates over here on the bottom of the screen. Broncos outlast the Bills in overtime to reach AFC title game. Look at a professional type show right here. We got a ticker over here letting you know what's going on. Seahawks fan for 16 years. There you go. I didn't know we had Seahawks fans in here. There you go. I appreciate you being here. Be able to run right side by the Seahawks. Got to fly over here. We're going to run right side. Gets taken down. Looks like, I don't know what's going on with this fly. Got one fly attacking me. But that was a good run over here. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. I think it was 1st and 15 after the penalty over there. But yeah, I'm with you, Yellow Rabbit. I'm all about the Seahawks. I mean, I'm not overall. Because you guys got us a few times back in the day. But there you go. Loyalty, baby. We respect it. Though I want the 49ers, I'm afraid Seattle wins. They are my 2nd most hated team in the playoffs. Really? It's the Niners for me. Here we go. We have a run right side, and that's going to be a completion to Cup. He kind of flung out of bounds there. Yeah. Oh, that ref was thinking about that flag. Either that or I don't know what he was touching, but it looked like he was like a old gunslinger reaching for it. Like, don't make on a move, buddy.
Duh.
Why are these guys playing so hard just to lose to the Bears next week? Is it a fruit fly? I don't think it is. Full grown big boy, you know what I mean? Let's go, Hawks. Fly, Hawks, fly. There you go. We got Darnold over here. He's going to hand this thing off. Oh, nothing there. The Niners defense is all over that. That's going to be a loss. We're going to see where they mark that. You know, obviously not all the way back. When was the last year Hawks were relevant besides this year? Ooh, Keith fighting words over here. You know what I mean? Robert says, all right, I'm back. What did I miss? You missed a kick return for a touchdown, but don't feel bad. I missed it too. But now we have the Seahawks have the ball. 4th down and 5. 5:26 to go in the first quarter, and we're going to have ourselves a field goal attempt. How long is this thing? Not long. This is basically an extra point. 31-yard attempt.
Chip shot.
The Seahawks can go up 10-0. That'd be ideal right here for them. Here comes the snap. It's up. It's going to be good. So there we go. 10-0 ball game. Here are your Seattle Seahawks. Actually, there's only one person that can say your Seattle Seahawks, but they got a 10-0 lead. And the other ref was just saying, you need to calm down, bud. You need to calm down is what he's saying. All right, here we go. Look at it. All right, let's do one cheers. I'm going to need our beer. Let's do another sociable. Let's keep it rolling.
Okay, all right. I'm getting
Better
up to
hurry
it. There we go. There we go.
We'll get Vinny hammered tonight. That's what we should do. Just keep drinking.
No. Like I said, I'm just having one beer tonight, so there we go.
One? Oh,
Yeah, just
let's
one.
take it easy. All right, I'm going to step away here just for a second and grab another brew. We'll be right back.
Welcome. How many in your party today?
It's just me today. How long will the wait be?
Oh, it's going to be a while. Could be up to an hour.
How about now?
Holy shnikes, yeah. Come right this way. Have a seat right here next to the fireplace.
Ooh, looks fancy. So what's good tonight?
Well, we have a lot of great things that are good tonight. How about spaghetti and meatballs? And or we have macaroni and cheese. Or you can get some chicken.
All right, I think I will have your finest chicken with a side of macaroni and cheese and the finest chocolate milk in all of Wisconsin.
Coming right up. I'll get it for you right away. And here's your dinner, sir. Is it to your satisfaction, sir?
This looks fantastic.
And for your drink, sir, I have Nature's Touch chocolate milk, the finest in the land.
What's the vintage on that, good sir?
Why, it doesn't expire for 2 weeks yet.
Ooh, that's fresh. You don't get chocolate milk like this outside of Wisconsin, you know what I mean? If you're eating Quick Trip, you're not eating gas station food. This is gourmet. Check out this food right here. So you can go to Quick Trip, get the take-home meal, bring it home, put it on some fancy plates, and no one's gonna know that you got it from Quick Trip. Go down to Quick Trip, get you some. Well, it'll be our little secret, you know what I mean? If you'll excuse me, I got some food to eat, you know what I mean?
We'll see you next time.
All righty, we are back. Lumen Field over here. And people was saying this game was going to be a war zone. You know, right now, 10-0 ball game. Good start for the Seahawks, but you got to, you know, it's very, very early. The Niners are not going to go down lightly, but hopefully they do. We have a return over here, but the Niners, he's trying to cut it up. He's going to get to about the 23-yard line. Not a great return. And right now, the Seahawks are starting off feisty. No, they're a little, you know, a little scrapperation over here. All right, go. Bop, 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 bop. Oh, they're going to fight?
I'm ready to. I was all ready for a skirmish. So
You know what I mean?
but nope, they stopped just as soon as I got it. So yeah.
I think every skirmish, instead of having that little, we should have Snoop Dogg bunts in here, and I just got to box them. You know what I mean?
I could do that. Yes.
Yeah. Just don't hit the
He's-
wrong
he's-
graphic and have me Taylor Swift. I don't want to try to uppercut her. You know what I mean? Make
Even
sure you
though
don't
she
get
is
me like
going.
that, you know? First down and 10. Here come the 49ers. We got Purdy over here. He's going to hand this thing off to Christian McCaffrey for a couple yards. But yeah, so yeah, Yellow Rabbit. Here's what we need. We need some more Seahawk fans. Tell your Seahawk fan friends to come jump in here. You know what I mean? I think it's cool because that's one cool thing about Packer games that we do is that there's obviously a lot of Packer fans and then a lot of other fan bases kind of jump in, kind of troll us a little bit. But when we do these other game streams, it's cool when other fan bases that are actually in the game are in here. You know what I mean? So shout out to Mr. Yellow Rabbit over here. Here we go. Second down and 7. Here comes Purdy. He's going to be in shotgun. He's going to, no, he's not. He's gonna, I thought he was going to hand that off, but that's going to be a completion for a first down pass of 40-yard line. Ball's on the ground. Seahawks have the ball. Oh, my goodness. There we go. Oh, where's Alex? The troll from Facebook. Always in my comment section. He's a Niners fan. I will make a specific post for him on Facebook. The Niners lose. He trolls so hard. You know what bothers me about him? Is he trolls and he's like, Ben Johnson owns Matt LaFleur. I would never, ever do that to someone where I would like jump into their comment section and start flexing on another team. I only represent the Packers. I'll troll you, but I won't troll you with another team. You know what I mean?
I'll get Alex's picture and put it on a milk carton for you.
No,
Okay.
we don't want to do that. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go
No?
pictures.
No?
No. Only people in the stream who we like, and not negatively. But they're at commercial. We're gonna hang right here. You know what I mean? And fumble, Rooski. We used to play this game when I was a kid where we throw the ball in the snow. We yell, Fumble Rooski. Then you just get the crap beat out of you. You know what I mean? It was a good thing. But there you go. You know what I mean? Hell yeah, you rabbit. You know what I mean? Will you make a Facebook post about us too? I will not, Lee. You know what I mean? Loyal follower. He always posts stuff in my comment section where we have our sources tell us, and then it's just like some rubbish or whatever. It's good stuff, entertaining for sure, but nobody believes it. But I can't make a Facebook post about you, Lee. You know what I mean? A little more effort. You need a profile picture too. You know what I mean? I'll go get Alex. Hold on. You know what I'm talking about, Alex? I don't want to say his last name just because I don't want to, But if you follow me on Facebook, if you're in the comment section. Alex. he does tune in once in a while to the live stream, just to troll. But yeah, we'll definitely if the Niners lose this game, which I think they're going to. It's looking that way. I'm gonna do a little bit of trolling tonight. I ain't gonna lie to you. Every commercial break, that's what I'm doing on the phone, trolling. You know what I mean? Bears fans get to troll me. I get to troll some other people. I'll troll Bears fans too. I don't even care like that. I'm an unloyal follower, but I try. To who? You're here. I wouldn't say you're a follower because you're the homie. You know what I mean? But you're here every game.
How was dinner, Mr. Mayor? Was it good?
Yeah. How was Kroll's? Let us know.
Yeah.
That's what we want to know about. You know what I mean? But here we go, dude. We have our 10-0 ball game. The Seahawks looking good right now. The 49ers not starting off great, but you got to keep your foot on the pedal because we've seen this before. I don't want to talk about it, but we've seen it before where team comes up kind of hot and a lot of crazy stuff happened in this game to start this thing off. But the Seahawks have to keep their foot on the throat because the Niners are a team. They're going to battle. The Niners are a good football team.
I don't recall any games like what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't recall them either. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've been blacked out the last week. It was delicious. All the butter, baby. You know what I mean? You go on the Kroll's like, hey, let me get some butter and then put a burger on that thing. You know what I mean? That's what you do over there at Kroll's. First down and 10. Here we go. And they have a chance to do something really cool right here. Here comes Sam Darnold. He's going to be under center. Matters the Vikings had a quarterback like him. They might have done something this year. Here we go. He's rolling right. He's getting chased down. That's going to be a sack. I got too cocky. That's what happened last week, too. I ain't going to lie to you. I was trolling Bear fan hardcore. We had that lead. Things started going differently. But here we go. Oh, Sam Darnold's limping a little bit. Come on, Sammy boy. You're all right.
Rub some dirt in it. Come on.
You know, I mean, he is hurt, though. He's got that oblique situation going on. I don't even know what is an oblique. Do you know, Vinny?
Remember we
I was black, but I kind of remember talking about this before.
It was around the waistline for when you turn and rotate your body.
I have that waistline too. I think I have that same injury. Second down and 20. Here we go. Sam Darnold's going to be shotgun. He's got a man to his left and right. He's back to throw. My TV's glitching. And that's going to be completion near the first down marker. I might have lost some time on that because my TV didn't
I think he got it.
I'm going to say the time on the screen. Let me know if it still matches with yours after that when the time's on the screen.
Yeah, it's a first down. First down.
Yeah, we got that. Oh, is it a first down? They call it a first?
Yep.
I thought it was just shy. Yeah, look at this replay right here. Did he get the ball over that? Yeah, either way, very close. All right, so here we go. 259, 258, 257, 256, 255.
Yep. We're dead on. Yeah.
All right. I thought I lost time because they kind of glitched and ruined it on me. First down and 10. Here we go. Sam Darnold's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. He's back to throw. Come on, Sammy! That's going to be incomplete. He had pressure. Why are you just saying random stuff? Oh, that was 2 minutes ago. I love Move Friday. You got going.
This.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
I like that because we like to switch stuff up. You know what I mean? So we got to keep it moving.
He told me the other day. He goes. I'm getting really bored with that beat up.
Yeah. You know.
So
got to move it around a little bit. I like it. Second down and 10. Here we go. Sam Darnold's going to be in shotgun. Man to his right. Here we go. Back to throw. He's dancing around. He's looking. He throws it. Incomplete pass interference. Throw the flag, and he does. There you go.
Yeah,
Laundry on the ground. That was the most pass interference of all pass interference I ever pass interfered in life. You know what I mean?
That was, I know the pass interference. That was definitely. Yeah.
Send him a Facebook message. Hey, I should say something and then you clip it and send it to him. Like, what up, Alex? What's up, bro? Where you at? Come hang out with the live watch party. You know Crow's East is up for sale. I didn't know that, but he mentioned that earlier. I should buy it.
That's the mayor was saying
money.
that. Yeah,
I'd buy Crow's East. All right, here we go. First down and goal. 2:40 to go in the first quarter. Here we go. Sammy Darnold's going to be on the center. He's going to hand this thing off. They're trying to run it up the middle, and that's going to be a little bit inside the 5-yard line, about a 3 or 4 yard gain there.
There you go, chat. What would be a good name for a Matt Ramage restaurant?
Yeah.
Think up a good name, chat. Come on. See what you can do.
I had an oblique once, and I took a penicillin shot to get rid of it.
What was her name?
I was going to say that. I was going to make a joke, but I didn't know how to word it because he's been with his wife for a long time, so I don't know how to word it.
She's not in the room.
Day,
that's why he's saying it. She's not in the room. That's why he's saying it.
Well, she wasn't there then, if the joke that was referencing. Yeah. But anyways, I didn't say it, so let's keep her moving over here. Second down and goal. Play action. Here we go. Sam Darnold's looking for the end zone over here. And that's going to be a freaking touchdown. Are you kidding me? Oh, my goodness. And they extend their 10-0 lead to 16, baby, with the extra point coming out. Let's go. This is like my version of the Carlton dance.
Yeah.
You got to speed it up a little bit. Oh, I can't do it. Anyways, let's keep it moving. You know what I mean, Cafe.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So here we go. 16-0 extra point coming up over here. Matt's restaurant name, Cheesy Eyes. Oh, I like that. Cheesy Eyes. I think that could be the name of my podcast, really. Here we go. The extra point is, yep, it's gonna be good. I was thinking about names for the podcast, because I don't really love the name The Matt Ramage Show. I mean, it's all right, whatever, but I was thinking about different names. And like Let's Get Cheesy, but that seems kind of cheesy. But like, I wasn't even trying to be a joke, but I'm just saying it does seem kind of cheesy. But like, I've been thinking about some ideas. You know what I mean? But there we go. The kick is yes, it is true. You are going to snap the elastic on your Fruit of the Looms dancing like that. Dude, no, I got the briefs, bro. I got a lot of breathing action going down in this region right here. You know what I mean? You got to have the stretch. Let's see how close I can get. Keep that graphic going. How good am I? You know what I mean?
Oh, that gets a social.
Get out of here.
That gets a social.
Yeah, I'm gonna write that down. I'll make that a GIF too. I gotta start GIFing these things. Here we go. We're gonna do a social over here. Catch my breath, you know what I mean?
To everyone watching.
There we go. Shout out to everyone watching, whether you're a Seahawks fan or that's it. You know what I mean? 17-0. There you go.
Greatest viewers. The greatest viewers on the internet right there. There you go.
There we go. Woo! We can workshop the podcast name. You know what I mean? You know, I think the best name for a podcast is Senior Cheesehead. He's got what's it called? Cutting the Cheese with Senior Cheesehead. He doesn't really record anymore, but he has some great episodes. You know, shout out to Senior Cheesehead, a good buddy of mine. But Cutting the Cheese is such a great name. I want to steal it because I do cut the cheese at work. I work at a cheese factory, and I literally cut the cheese. But it's already taken. You know what I mean? So shout out to him. It's a good name. But who is this? How old am I there? That's me. Like 14. You know what I mean? Dude, I wasn't driving, that's for sure. Can I get a ride home from school, please? Clip that for Alex. I don't even know what we're laughing at anymore. But cheers, Keith. You know what I mean? Cheers, Philly boy.
I think you wanted to clip your dancing for Alex.
Oh, I should, yeah, because the scores on there and everything. If the Seahawks win that game, I will clip that. I'm gonna anyways for a GIF, but I'll post that and tag Alex. No, I can't even tag people on Facebook. It won't let me. You want a car graphic? He wants to be in a car. All right. So
I'll do that. I got you, Ivan.
Looks around to see if it's safe after the Broncos walk-off field goal win into the sunset. That was such an insane, horrible way to finish a game. Seattle's destroying the 49ers. Love it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Most people who follow me probably want the 49ers to lose. Except for a couple of Bear fans, you know what I mean? Which obviously you understand why they want the Niners to win. But here we go. 1:50 to go in the first quarter. It's a 17-0 ball game. Niners have the ball. They're at the 35-yard line. Purdy's going to be on the center. He's going to do play action. He's looking to throw. He's going to toss a little screeneration right there. He's going to make some man's miss. That's McCaffrey. He's going to get past the 45-yard line down to about the 47. Was that a first down? I think it was. First down and 10.
I think it was, yeah.
Oh, there we go. Joanna says, go Seahawks. What's up, Joanna? How you doing? I forgot to send Joanna's koozie. So now I'm gonna double it up since the wait. I'm gonna send her a koozie and a beanie. I messaged her today. I was slacking. I forget sometimes, you know what I mean? But here we go. Everyone else got theirs. Sorry, Joanna. First down and 10. Purdy's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. They're about just past the 45-yard. He's going to hand this thing off to McCaffrey. That's going to be about 2 yards. Falls forward, and that's going to be second down. Bears fans are miserable with joy. It's so weird. Not all of them. Not David. Yeah, I need the 49ers to win. Yeah, the Bears fans definitely need the 49ers to win. I think David might be my favorite Bears fan. You know what I mean? There's a couple good ones that I know on social media who I've met. A couple. Second down and 9. Purdy's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. They're at the 46, just past 46-yard line. Quick pass. That's going to be completed. Past the 50 to McCaffrey. Not enough, though. It's going to be third down. I would say about 5, maybe. I'm just guessing 5. Let's see if I'm right. Let's see how close I am. Boom! Nailed it! I get excited because sometimes you can't tell like the way the camera angle is or where they're on the field. Absolutely, Joanna. I appreciate you. And I do apologize that was late, miscommunication. I don't always look at Facebook Messenger because a lot of it's just bots and trolls, people telling me not so nice things all the time, you know what I mean? But there we go. End of the first quarter right here. I got enough beer, so we'll hang out right here. No commercial. 411 folks watching live right now. That's stupid. I appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? I always think that it's interesting because people always talk about like views and this and that. But you think about it, 411 folks watching right now live across, Twitter and Twitch and YouTube and Facebook and whatnot. And 411 people, I'm not sure that some people just left, 408. People are like, all right, shut it down. I'm not going to be a part of this. No, back to 410. Here we go. No, but like if you had 400 people, I don't think I couldn't fit that many people in my house. I could, but I sure wouldn't want to. But you know what I mean? So it's pretty cool when you have, 400 people watching. You know what I mean? 49ers, David have 2 chances, Slim and Nan. You know what I mean? Because you're good. I appreciate that. No, I thought it was funny because there's some Bears fans coming at me today, you know what I mean? Or, might have been responding. I might have been trolling. Who knows? I'm not trying to act like whatever. But I'm just saying is like they were talking about me because they were making like clips of my like live streams and trying to make fun of me or whatever. And I was like, I was talking about like how Bear fans are doing this. And they're like, first of all, who would record themselves watching a game? I was like, bro, you think I invented live streaming, bro? It's a watch party. You think I invented it? I don't record myself watching a game. I mean, I am, but we're live. It's about talking to people. It's about the good people in the comments section. You know what I mean? All right, here we go. Mayor has something to say. Says, I have many good friends who are Bear fans who are great people and handling the good fortune with humility and class. Then the majority of those horrible bastards are the worst. But at least I think I missed the last. Oh, it won't show me the whole comment right there. But I mean, I think Packer fans have those too, to be fair. You know what I mean? I think some people think I am that person. I see Packer fans sometimes like, you're an embarrassment to Packer Nation. I'm like, take it down a notch, softy. You know what I mean? Here we go. Much better than the TV people. Yeah, I don't like the TV. I don't mind the commentators too much. I mean, I think they're boring. I really do. I think that sports should be fun and it should be like fans and not all professional. And I don't like listening to people talk about sports who wear suits. Like if you're wearing a suit, I don't watch anyone on TV. If you're wearing a suit, I don't care what you have to say because you're just. I think it's scripted. I think they all just have someone typing stuff, telling them what to say, because they all have to disagree with this person. This person thinks this, and it's just all for drama and BS. I'd rather watch a YouTuber. You know what I mean? Not me, but someone else, someone good. You know what I mean? Here we go. 3rd down and 5. Brock Purdy's going to be in shotgun. He's got, I believe, McCaffrey to his left over here, just past the 50-yard line. He's back to throw. Oh, he's got pressure. He's running up in the pocket. Oh, he's going to throw it left across his body. Completed for a 1st down. I don't mean to get excited because I don't want them to do good, but that was insane. To throw it across your body, just throw it up right there. What is up, Zane? How you doing? Appreciate you being here. You know what I mean? Stacey said, I'd say David as a Bears fan is my favorite. I'd say he's 1 in a million, but no way there's a million Bear fans. That was like a compliment, but also a little trash in there. I respect it. You know what I mean? That was an insane play right there. We'll get right back to the comments over here, Sue. But here we go. Purdy's going to toss this thing. He's going to try to get some room up the middle, about 2 yards on that. And Sue says, because we hate listening to Tom Brady. Is Tom Brady on this game? I can't really even hear. I don't really listen because I don't shut up ever. But I can't even see what it is. Ramage sale, great deals and stuff. Troy and Joe driving crazy, so that must be who's calling the game. Yeah, I can't hear it. I have the sound on a little bit, so if I need to know something, I just shut up and I try to get a little glimmer. But yeah, you don't need to hear them all the time. I don't want to say I'm better, but not serious for sure. But here we go. Purdy's going to be in shotgun. He back to throw. And he's trying to get it off. He gets to McCaffrey. Does he have a block? Enough for the 1st down? It looks like he does. 2nd down and 8, and they get their 1st down on there. You should add an on-field reporter. I recommend me. I thought about doing that for halftime on the games that we don't have like a halftime show or anytime thing planned, is just have someone like Ivan or Mayor over here jump in and I give him like 7 minutes to just talk Packers and talk whatever he wants to talk about. Yeah, I would have to trust that person. Not just random people that just go on there and just start yelling stuff. Get me fired. But here we go. They got a timeout, I believe, over here. First timeout for the San Francisco 49ers. He needs to do this. Oh, you don't want me? No, I know what you're saying. Mayor, how about no? That was pretty close. I think I nailed it. No, I think I did it better. Let's do it. Comparison, all right? I'm going to do it first, and then you hit it.
Okay.
How about no?
How about no?
I think I do it better. I ain't going to lie. Sometimes whatever they call that, I forget what they call it. You know when you're trying to sound like someone?
I got a picture from one of the viewers. This is from Dan Johnson, Milton, Wisconsin, right here. You got to meet Ray Nitschke back in the 80s.
Oh, Ray Nitschke, back in the 80s. That dude.
And he came to these events, and he would have you sit in the car, and he'd pick up the car while you sat in it.
No kidding.
Yeah, and then he signed the picture right there for Dan. So
that's
he wanted me to share that with everybody. So yeah,
that's beautiful right there. We got Purdy over here in shotgun. We'll get right back to that. I want to talk about that a little bit. But we got 12:54 to go to second quarter. Purdy's back to throw. You got to toss this thing left side. That's going to be overthrown. He gets jacked. No, but that's an awesome pitcher. Put that back up. Ray Nitschke. He's one of the Packer legends. You know what I mean? Look at him. Looks like fierce. Like, yeah. What's that, a Goldsmobile? Oh, Oldsmobile.
Yeah.
A Goldsmobile. I thought it was like, oh, no, that's awesome. Shout out to Dan over there. Thanks for showing that to us. And we should get an email up, and then people can send pictures during the stream. or a text, and then Vinny can just throw people up on the screen. You know what I mean?
And I also have another picture from one of your viewers. I wanted to challenge you. Basically, these I've got a younger picture of a couple that you met. Okay.
We got Purdy back to throw.
Yep.
He's gonna toss the right side. I didn't mean to cut you off. That was incomplete. I didn't even mean to cut
fine.
you off. You know what I mean? They screwed up
No.
anyway. So what do you got?
I've got a picture of a young couple that you met, but this is when they were younger, when they first met. And the challenge is if you can remember who this couple is. Okay.
I think I know.
Here's the picture of them right here. And I was told to give you a hint.
It's Emily and Mike.
Ah, yes, you nailed it.
I can't tell from Mike because he does not look the same, but Emily's face is still the same.
Yeah, I was supposed to tell you they met you after a Post Malone concert. So yeah. And that's them right there when you met them. See?
Yeah, I want to talk about that a little bit more. Hang on a second. Purdy back to that throw on a shotgun. He's looking left. He's dancing around. No, he's got some time, but he gets rid of it. That's going to be completed to McCaffrey. He's trying to get loose. He took a shot to the dome right there. Hopefully he's all right. No, but yeah, Mike and Emily, we walked around tailgating and whatnot. We went and they were like they were carrying a cooler of beer for me. Mike is the man. Emily is his wife. She has a twin. You know, she was just hanging out with her on Instagram, I saw. But Mike and Emily are fantastic. They're awesome. Yeah, they had a Post Malone concert where she actually, I don't want to say that on a live stream, but she has some cool stories. I'll let her tell her own stories. But I shout out to Emily and Mike. We have a field goal attempt, 40-yarder, baby.
So I thought that'd be fun to throw that out there for you. So shout out to Stace for that one.
Yeah, for sure. And that's going to be a 17-3 game. Yeah, you're slacking there, Vinny. You are slacking, Vinny. You got to have conversations and still do our job.
I'm good. I've got it.
I'm trying to.
Is it up there? It's up there.
No, but Stacey, for real, shout out to Mike and Emily. They're awesome, good friends. I consider them good friends. You know what I mean? Here we go, Matt, Vinny. What are your favorite kinds of cookies? I like chocolate chip, but you know what I mean? Underrated, peanut butter cookie.
Ooh.
Peanut butter cookie. You don't see them floating around the world all the time. You know what I mean?
Peanut butter, oatmeal raisin, and sugar cookies. Ooh.
There we go. This game is not Purdy. Shout out to Dean. Hey, Dean, are you still with your nephew? He was the one with his nephew, right?
Yes, yeah.
Dean, you were with your nephew Caleb, if I remember correctly. Is Caleb still hanging out? What's going on? The video is public knowledge. Oh yeah, it is public knowledge. So let me talk about that with Emily. Shout out to Emily. First of all, Emily is psychotic, and I say that in a very nice way, but she's a wild one, right? That's Mike's wife. And so she was at a Post Malone concert, and she took her bra off and threw it on stage, right? And Post Malone picked it up and put it on his head while he was singing a song. And there's a video of that. I forgot about that. There's a video. She wouldn't care. I just don't want to tell people stories that are lying. You know what I mean? But yeah, shout out to Emily, dude. She's a maniac. She really is. She's awesome. I don't know how Mike, you know what I mean? I remember hanging out with Mike. I was like, I don't know how, not like how you deal with it, but like it's, you know, it's just different. I don't know. But they're both awesome. But here we go. Yellow Rabbit says, let's go Hawks. We're talking about cookies over here, Mayor. Here we go. Phil says raisins do not belong in cookies. Dude, raisins do not belong in cookies. First of all, let me talk about raisins and cookies. If you put a raisin in a cookie, on top of that cookie tray, it should say raisins. You should have a cardboard raisins. If in the cookie a certain way, they look like chocolate chips, look like a good cookie. And then you bite into it and like, is this raisins or did the chocolate chips turn into something nasty? Is this an old cookie? Yeah, raisins don't belong in cookies. And really, if you have raisins in cookies, maybe cooking cookies isn't what you should be doing with your life. You know what I mean? So the raisins and cookies thing, no.
You say tomato, I say tomato.
No. You say raisin, I say nasty. Quick Trip has the best peanut butter cookies. They do. Quick Trip has some very good peanut butter cookies. Get you some, you know what I mean? Man. Caleb is still here watching the game. Shout out to Caleb, you know what I mean? Everyone in the chat right now, give a shout out to Caleb over here hanging out with Uncle Dean. Imagine having a good uncle like that. Look at this. Oh, wrong one, but we'll get back to that one. Look at this. Uncle with a beard like that.
A beard and Man, he
watching a great stream like this one. And we got a return over here, but the Seahawks are at the 20, 25. He's getting past the 30, but the 35 to the 37-yard line over here.
And an uncle that conquered glaciers.
You know what I mean? It looks like an uncle straight out of Game of Thrones. Has Caleb ever watched Game of Thrones? Probably not.
That's
Game
right.
of Thrones is more of a.
He's in the north wall. That's right.
You don't even know. They're night walkers. All right.
Yes.
Winter has come. No, but
Yes.
that's kind of a show for an older individual. He got a lot of things going on over there. All right, let's get back locked in over here.
Yeah, definitely not a show for a.
We're going to have Sammy over here. Sammy Darnold's going to be under center over here. They're going to be at the 37-yard line. He's got a man in the backfield. They're going to be handing this thing off. He's trying to run it left side a little bit. Not a lot there. They're trying to get the pile moving. It's going to be about 2-yard gain. I always think that's hilarious. Because like on the radio when I was a kid, I used to think it was funny. Because you listen to like whoever was calling the games for the Packers back then, and it would always be like, and he takes the handoff outside. He's got some room. He makes a man miss. He hits the spin button, and he's moving around. It's going to be a 1-yard gain. It was always like so dramatic and for nothing. I try to do the same thing. You know what I mean? Yeah, shout out to Caleb over here. We got a lot of people in the chat over here. People like raisin cookies. We're going to get back to this. 2nd down and 8. Here comes Sammy Darnold over here in shotgun, man to his left. He's back to throw. Come on, Sammy. He's trying to hit the screen over here. A lot of 49ers, but they can't tackle. Here we go. That's going to be a nice little gain. 2nd down and 8. It's going to be a 3rd down and 2.
That's because raisins are good, you weirdo.
Oh, Alex is in here. Yo, what's up, Alex? First of all, props for being here. Alex is a troll. Trolls the Packers all the time, for people who don't know. We talk about you in this stream. Niners down 17-3. I'm not going to be rude about it, but I just no, because I was going to be rude about it, but I was like, being here, I respect that.
But no, he points out the Niners are down 17-3, but I'm not going to be rude.
Sam Darnold's going to be under center. They got a man in motion. This is a professional stream right here. We go play action. Back to throw comes Sam Darnold. He's yeeting this thing right side, and that's going to be incomplete. I don't know what was going on there. No, but shout out to Alex over here. You know what I mean? It's not over yet. A lot of ball game left, but not looking good right now, Alex. But respect that you popped in. Did Philly boy come search you out? That's crazy. Raisins and cookies are my favorite. That's disgusting, Victoria. But I respect.
Raisins are good, you weirdo. Yes.
Yeah, we all have different things. I have a lot of things I don't like. You know.
See, I was going to tell you what I made.
Bears.
Yeah, I was going to tell you what I made for dinner, but I knew you wouldn't like it.
Yeah, carrot cake. What's talking about, dude?
Oh, carrot cake is good.
It's like cake is good. Carrots suck. Why would you put them together? Here we go. We're gonna have a punt situation over here.
Oh my God.
And no return. This ball is bouncing around. It's gonna bounce out inside the 5-yard line.
Good kick.
All right, Aaron. We got him on. I like raisin cookies. Raisin are the Green Bay Packers of cookies world. I don't like the comment, but I respect the analogy. You know what I mean? Because they are the worst things of all the things you don't like. I think I have to step away because I need a beer. Let's go, Hawks. We're going to get back to these comments. We got a lot of good comments, though. Hang on. We're going to hang out right here. We're not going to go. Here we go. So Luke says, I like chocolate chip cookies, M&M's, and raisins oatmeal cookies. All right. I like all of that except for that R word you keep referring to. Get them Niners or get them Niners. I thought, I see that name. Now I understand. Packers may be out, but I am happy my mom's Seahawks are still in. There you go. You know what I mean? Got to represent the family's team sometimes when your team gets knocked out. Good run, 12s. Yeah, there we go. Oh, oatmeal raisin and butterscotchies. Butterscotchies. What the hell is that? I don't like any of that. I like the oatmeal. You lost me. Oatmeal and the word and then everything else can go.
Butterscotchies are actually
all right.
good.
Take it easy. All right. Caleb is going to choke tomorrow, and Ben going to cuddle him. All right. At first, I thought you were talking about Caleb, though. Dean's nephew. I was like, take it easy, Joanna.
Leave him alone.
He's a kid. No, I get you, Joanna. I'm just kidding. But yeah, we're gonna find out. Hey, Caleb. That's funny. Those comments are right next to each other.
Right next to each other. Hey, Caleb.
The very next one. Shout out to Mitch. Shout out to Caleb over there. She would not care. Emily's mother-in-law. Nothing surprises me. Love her. Yeah, she's fantastic. She's an absolute maniac. And it's funny because Mike and her are different. Mike's kind of chill. He's very calm, but good guy. You know what I mean? They like the racing. That's what they do. Snickerdoodles. Yum. There we go. Dude, we always get on some food stuff on this show. You know what I mean? We're at commercial right here. We're not missing none for anyone that's not seen the game. I just had salted caramel chocolate chip cookies with oh my God. Marshmallows, Victoria. You like everything. You like marshmallows there, Vinny?
Not a big fan of marshmallows.
I don't like
anymore.
marshmallows.
No.
I don't know.
I liked him as a kid.
You know what I mean?
But
I like that.
When you have too much of it.
That's cool that you do, but salted caramel chocolate chip cookie, that sounds good.
But I like salted
marshmallow
caramel.
hot chocolate. I like hot chocolate, but I don't like marshmallows in hot chocolate. Actually, I don't like marshmallows in anything. They put it on the wrapper. That's a no-go for me. You know what I mean? I do like some hot chocolate, though.
Hot chocolate's good. Yeah. Salted caramel is outstanding, too. Yeah.
There we go. Sam Darnold looks like one of the unknown actors on Chips. First of all, Chips is a great show. The original. All right, here we go. Purdy's going to be handing this thing off, and he's going to be running this thing left side past the 10-yard line to about the 12. McCaffrey kind of went down hard on that thing right there. Beer with raisins.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're having a good time over here. Now my daughter Olive is jealous that Caleb got a shout out, and she's a young teen. What's up? Is it Olive? There we go. Everyone give a shout out to Olive over here. Let's go. Olive! Get the whole family over here, Dee boy. Let's go. Here we got a 17-3 ball game right here. Purdy's going to be on the center at the 12-yard line. He's going to hand this off. McCaffrey's trying to run this thing right side. I think got a first down. Very, very close. But yeah, let's show some love to the whole crew over here. Olive, Caleb, let's get it all. You know what I mean?
Hey, this is going to take a long time if he's having like a family reunion right now.
How many more people you got over there? You know what I mean? I like it.
Yeah.
That's gross. Why ruin salted caramel? There you go. We're going to have beer with burgers. Yum. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? See, me and you today, I feel like we could bond. I mean, I'm not a Seahawks fan, but I want them to win today. But here we go. We got Purdy's going to be on the center. They're at the 10.5 yard line. Sometimes I forget we're watching the game over here. He's back at the row. He's looking. Oh, he's got time. Too much time. Throws it left side. He's going to have a completion. That's going to be a first down past the 30-yard line. Oh, yeah, we got to get back to the comments. I missed a lot. Oh, here we go. You're at work right now. There you go. We got some shout outs coming up over here. Shout out to Olive. Joanna over here. Everyone. That's a good name too. You know what I mean? Olive. That's a good name. My name's Matt. What's that?
See, I hear it. I want to go, it's Olive.
All right, let's take it easy. All right, but here we go. First down and 10. Purdy's going to be in shotgun. We got some more comments coming up. Comments are firing in here. Play action, looking to throw. And that's going to be completed just over the fingertips of the defender. That's a first down over here. Over here. All right, so let's get back to some comments over here. Robert's still in cookie talk. He said butterscotch cheese, butterscotch chips, oatmeal. You're saying a lot of words I don't like. You know what I mean, bro? I ain't going to lie. Shout out to Robert over here. But there we go. Shout out to Olive.
I could see you at your restaurant. What would you guys like to order? And they'd be ordering. You'd be like, ew.
Olive, what's happening? I would. I was like, you don't want that. Nasty. Here we go. Purdy's going to hand this thing off up the middle, trying to bounce the left side to be able to a 2-yard gain. There you go. Yeah, Purdy ain't afraid of those cross-body throws. Let's mix in some football talk every now and again. You know what I mean? I had 2 burgers, chili, and numerous beers. There you go. That's a good mix. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just put it in Old Belly. Let that thing mix around a little bit.
And now he's going to bear down.
Uncle Mike's new NYT chocolate chip cookies were voted best in Wisconsin. What's NYT mean? That's awesome, though. That's awesome, Mario. But here we go. Purdy's going to be back to throw out a shotgun. He's looking to throw left side. That's going to be completed. I think that's to McCaffrey. I don't think he got the first down, but very short. No, they're going to say he got the first down. Ooh. Why not? You know what I mean? Give it to him. Olives are no good in cookies either, but the people are. You know what I mean? Purdy getting it after. Got a little drive going right here. Olive, middle name, Pimento. I don't know what that means. Hopefully it's something nice. Here we go. I think everyone just made her night. There you go. And that's what it's about over here. No, but for real, I appreciate everyone who watches. Shout out to Olive, shout out to Caleb, shout out to Dano, shout out to everyone. We're having a good time. Here we go. Purdy's gonna be in shotgun. He's okay. No, he's not. They're gonna shut this play down. I don't fucking other yums. I don't even know what that means. I don't know if it's a typo or that's some slang. I don't know what's going on. Love how we went from football talk to food. That's what we do on this show. Oh, New York Times. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't know that. New York Times, NYT. My brain's like, I don't want to think about it. All right, we're going to go to commercial. I'm going to have to grab a beer real quick one night. All right, so there we go. So, Lori, New York Times chocolate chip. That's awesome, Lori. You know what I mean? We'll be right back, people.
Presents How Wisconsin Are You?
So how Wisconsin are you? I'm not this Wisconsin. I know that. My man drinking a Miller Lite out of a fish. Ah!
Mad Lunch presented. How Wisconsin are you?
All right, here we go. 454 folks watching live right now across all the places. Did you see Nick's broke his ankle and is done? Did he? Is that real? That was 3 minutes ago.
Oh, I didn't see that. No.
Oh, yeah. Bo Nix injured his ankle in overtime and is out remainder of the season.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Oh, and Matt, by the way, Uncle Mike's NYT chocolate chip cookies. Here's a picture of them right here for you.
Oh, dude, those look good as hell. Hang on a second. Let me zoom in.
Here, I'm going to make it bigger for you. There you go.
Make them too big. That looks good right there. Especially like warm, you know what I mean? They look warm right there. I like it. Here we go. 6:03 to go in the second quarter. Yeah. We got Party's going to be in shotgun. I had a glitch over here. Now they're going to like kind of a flea flicker. I missed part of that because my TV glitched. My TV's glitching right now. But that's going to be right just past the line of scrimmage.
That's kind of
what's going on with my TV over here.
It's kind of a dud play.
Imagine if Denver signs A-Rod since the Steelers released him. Did they release him officially? If they released him, I don't know if they released him though. I think his contract. I don't know if he can though, because I don't know. There's rules, certain rules, but if they officially release him, then I think he could. But I'm not sure because the end of the season, all that stuff. Yeah, but Bo Nix is out. That's horrible for them. I mean, I don't like the Broncos, but you know what I mean. But we're gonna have a run up here in the middle for 2 yards for the Niners. Yeah, broke his ankle. That's what people are saying. When did that happen? Yeah, that's bad. I'm trying to scroll up, see if I missed anything. Here we go. I might have to work my way up to drinking a Miller Lite from a fish. Maybe start with the Gatorade.
you know, Dean, I play that one just for you mostly. You know that.
Here we go. 3rd down and 6. Party's going to be in shotgun, back to throw. He's tossing this thing, and that's going to be, I think it's completed inside of 25, but the 23-yard line. And that's going to be our first down for the San Francisco 49ers. Second to last play that happened, huh?
Wow.
That's brutal. Oh, that's incomplete, I think, on this one, too. That ball hit the ground. Yeah, that's horrible for the Broncos. And especially for Bo Nix. Yeah, dude, he's a good quarterback. He's going to be a problem in the league for a long time. Yeah, there you go. You didn't see it from my Facebook because I'm right here talking to you folks.
Yeah, see, I'm looking. Obviously, I don't see anything online on ESPN or anything about it yet. Oh, yeah, that kind of hit the ground. Oh, yeah, there it is. I see it now. Season-ending broken bone in his ankle during today's overtime. Yep.
All right, so we're going to have, I think, a field goal attempt over here.
That is true. Adam Schefter broke the news.
I believe my comment section. Here comes the field goal attempt. It's a 56-yarder, and that's going to be good for the 49ers. All right, there we go. I just wanted to post about that. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's all over Facebook and the sports app. And now it's over even more because I just posted it. So we got a 17-6 ball game over here. And they're going to commercial. We're going to hang right here. 460 folks watching live right here. And there you go. And that's brutal, though, for the Broncos. So the Broncos, yeah, they have a tough road, too. Who's their backup? Check that out, Vinny. Who's the backup?
Okay. All right. Looking at it right now.
It's such a crazy game to win a playoff game and then lose your quarterback in the second to last play of the game.
Let's see. They've got Sam Ellinger and Jared Stidham.
And just say nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're screwed. That's rough. Beat the Bills, and then you have something like that happen. It's horrible. Yeah, can't believe that. But you know what I mean? We have a game right here, 17-6 ball game. Niners just kicked a field goal over here. The Seahawks want to keep their foot on the pedal because this Niners team is not going to go down lightly. So far, not so good. So Stidham is the backup over here. Everyone's talking. Is Stidham good? Is it bad that I never heard of him? I don't know. I mean, it doesn't matter, dude. I've always said is that you lose your quarterback, especially going into the playoffs, you're screwed. It's over. And like you could say, well, this team did it, this team did it. Yeah, okay. Like a small percentage of teams did it. I've always said that because the Colts used to say this. They think we don't have a backup plan. We don't practice because they said the Colts never would let their backup quarterbacks get any reps ever. And then they were like, how come you don't let your backup get reps? He said, because if Peyton Manning goes down, we're effed. We don't practice effed. You know what I mean? Keeping it clean because it's a family show. But, yeah. I mean, that's kind of what it is. When your quarterback goes down, you're screwed. And, yeah, you know what I mean? Clayton Tune's available.
There's the news down on the bottom for us, too, right there.
Oh, there you go. Get the news. Broncos quarterback Bo Nix fractures ankle out rest of playoffs. Look at that. That ticker's pretty cool, huh? Professional show we got going on over here, Dino. You know what I mean? Tell Olive and Caleb about it. Tell them to read that ticker. They want to know the news because that's what we are. We are professional television.
and Matt's going to be one of the first to have a Roku channel and a Fire TV channel.
We are going to have a Roku channel, Fire Stick, and all that stuff coming up real soon. You can watch all the podcasts and watch the stuff from there. Live streams maybe down the road. We're trying to figure that out. But to start, we're going to have some videos over there. Trade them a league for a second. I don't think they can because the Packers season's over and he's going to be a free agent. But here we go. And that's going to be touchback. Man, it looks like the more beer you drink, the more your eyes strain out. Dude, that's a factual statement. That's what happens. The more I drink, the straighter my eyes are. My wife kind of clues in on that. I was like, I ain't even haven't drinking anything. She's like, you're looking straight in my eyes, bro. You hammered. Who's this? Who we got? What's up, A-Rod, baby?
I think he heard you talking about him. Yeah, he heard you talking about him.
All right, get out of here. We got a football game going on, A-Rod. See you later. Here we go. Sam Darnold's going to be under center at the 20-yard line. He's doing some of these little things right there. You know what I mean? He's going to pitch this thing. They're going to try to run it right side, trying to get some blocks over here. He's going to get about 3 or 4. I think 4 on that. You know what I mean? Luke said, "How is your beer tonight, man?" I say, I am sober tonight. Ouch. Bo Nix broke his ankle. Oh my God. Not good for Denver. That's horrible for them.
No,
I'm having a good time.
good.
You know what I mean? Beers are flowing a little bit. Saturday evening. Here we go. Oh yeah, for the channel. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I can't wait. Steelers did release him. If they released Aaron Rodgers, I don't know the rules. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. 2nd down and 7. They're going to be looking for someone possibly, unless they feel good about their backups. But here we go. Sam Darnold's going to hand it off. They're going to run this thing left side. He's got a little bit of room. I didn't think he had anything, but now it's going to be 3rd down and about 1 right here for the Seahawks. Crazy reality. Either May, Stroud, or Stidham will reach the Super Bowl before Josh Allen.
Oh, God.
Packers are already mathematically eliminated from the next season's playoff. That's an old joke. Come on, Bandry. Is that the name, Bandry? Is it like Andy or no Bandry? Bandry. I don't mean that as a joke. I'm just trying to. I'm gonna call you B. I'm gonna call you B. No disrespect. I'm not trying to make fun of your name. But here we go. We're gonna have a run left side over here. But it's Seahawks, and that's going to be very little. My TV keeps glitching out, but we have a flag on the play.
Did I say it right? Andresiak? Is that how you say the name?
I'm not sure. But I've never seen Matt's eyes crossed. He must always be drunk with me. Yeah, it's going to be cool. What happened to Seahawks? Their energy went away. I mean, that's kind of how it goes sometimes. I have a lot of glitching going on. I think they have an injured player over here. Are you at 301 right now there, Vinny?
I'm at 301, yes.
With the ref walking around?
Yep.
All right, I want to make sure I didn't fall behind because my TV is
He's walking around like a gunslinger again, right?
Here he goes. Holding.
Yep.
Yep. There you go. Short. I feel like Seahawks lost their energy. Yeah, they kind of did. They got to get it back. They got to get something going right here. Oh, here we go. John's got some knowledge for us. Stidham's NFL career through 2024 includes 19 games, 4 starts with New England, Las Vegas, and Denver, totaling 1,422 yards, 8 touchdowns, 8 interceptions on 117 on 197 passing, 59% completion percentage, higher than Caleb Williams, for 78.3 passer rating. With his best year in 2022 with the Raiders, where they set career highs in yards, 656 touchdowns, 4, and passer rating 89.2 in 5 games. Shout out to John right there, giving us some info right there. Appreciate you, John. And higher passer rate than Caleb Williams. Didn't pay Caleb Williams like 58?
Well, this is great. We're getting the inside scoop here, fellas.
I'm just trying to spit some facts for you. Last name, Andresiak. A little Polish. That's a cool name. You know what I mean?
Polish here. So
there you go.
Yeah.
Shout out to my Polish friends. I met there's a guy at work. His name was Tony. He had a little mustache. Looked like Mario. I'd be like, hey, I'd always talk to him like Italian, cause he looked like, super like Mario type dude. I'm like, how you doing, Tony? And then I did it for like years. Then one day he says to me, I'm Polish. I was like, oh. He's like, shut it off.
And then did you go, hey, Tony?
Actually, what I said to him when he goes, I'm Polish, I was like, oh, that explains a lot. No, but he was a good guy. But it was like years, like 4, 5, 6 years. I worked with him for a long time. And finally he's like, I'm not Italian, dude. But anyways, I'm Italian. Shout out to Italian a little bit, not enough, but I wish I was more. It would be awesome if he could come back as the Packers has an offensive play caller. Do you think that would happen if the Packers re-sign Aaron Rodgers for a coach position? I don't think Aaron Rodgers is interested in coaching. I think when he retires, he's just going to be gone off into the sunset.
Yep.
And I thought you said Anduzzi. That's a little bar over there in Green Bay. I thought you were trying to get, you were trying to meet up or what? I wonder when Nix broke his ankle and how long he played through it. Someone said it was the second to last play of the game. So, I mean, I'm not on social media right now, but I assume that's correct. I trust the chat. You know what I mean? All right, so we're behind in the chat over here because Phil's talking cheat and we're at commercial. Here we go, John. No, I had no idea. Thanks for both. I'm not sure what she's your mom's cheese is referring to. I say she because my mom's a woman. Here you go, defense. I like that name though. Your mom's cheese. That's a good name right there. All right, they're coming back from commercial over here. You can pick on my name. I pick on you guys. It's all good. There you go.
Oh no, I'm not picking a name. No,
Just can't read real good.
No, I was just curious how you pronounce it. That's all.
All right, we're going to get right back to the comments over here. 2:50 to go in the second quarter. First down and 10. Sammy Darnold's going to be under center over here. They're at the 34-yard line. Long ways to go to the end zone. And they're going to be a little trickeration play action. Now he's going to pitch it right side. He's got some room. He's got some blockers. He's going down the sideline. Big first down. He's still moving. There he goes. And he goes down. 2:28 to go in the second quarter. But that's a big-time play right here. I don't see where he is on the field. I would assume past the 50. I didn't see the numbers as he was zooming on by. Let's check this replay real quick. Look at that. They faked a run left side, pitched it right side, had 3 blockers in front of him, actually 4, cuts it up. And I think he's going to be right around the 40. Yeah, so right there he's at the 50, he's at the 45. So about the 35-yard line is where they got this.
Wow, that was a good play.
I should have looked at the chat. Philly boy was on it. But 36-yard line right over here. Big time scamper Rowney. Okay, I'm so tired of the national media acting like Caleb Williams is the next coming of Tom Brady. Ridiculous. Williams is not that good. He is not that bad, but he is not the golden boy everyone says. I kind of agree with that. I feel like with Caleb Williams, some people bring him way too high, some people bring him way too low. You know what I mean? I think he's kind of in the middle there. I'm not saying he's average. I'm just saying that in people's I think tomorrow can really shut people up. Like, I don't like the Bears, and I think the Bears are going to lose. But tomorrow, if they show up and they really punch the Rams in the face and they really do some big things, they can really show people. Some people ain't believers yet. You know what I mean? I'm some people. That run was amazing. Wall of blockers. That was a great game plan. That they really got that going. Everyone did their job on that one. Do the likes count for anything? Like, you can push the like button, but does it do anything if I push it 100 times? I don't think so. I think once is good. Once is for sure good. Everyone should like it. But I'm not sure if you'd like it more than once if it does anything. But I appreciate you tapping that like button. You know what I mean? Shouting and screaming hello from Texas. Aaron and Melissa, love you guys. Hey, what's up, Aaron and Melissa? How you doing? Happy Saturday evening. You know what I mean? I appreciate you being here.
I'm
and
not
then we
even
got
going to attempt to say that
work.
last name.
He needs better control and better decision making. What were you saying, Vinny?
No, the comment before from Texas, I'm not even going to attempt to say that last name.
Yeah, there's some tough last names. If I'm not really going to say the last names, I usually skip them because I don't want to be disrespectful.
Yeah, that's
and I'm not good at reading. You know what I mean? I believe Williams is a great athlete, just not consistent. And I think, like, they got to the playoffs this year, like, just being realistic and just being honest about the Bears situation. Like, whatever happens this year, like, it'll happen. But, like, going into the offseason next year is where you expect Caleb Williams. Probably going to take a jump. Most quarterbacks do. And so I think Caleb Williams is going to be okay. Do I think it's the end all be all? No, but I think that I don't think that you've seen the best of him yet either. Especially because I do think Ben Johnson's a good coach. I don't like him. I think he's kind of corny, but he's got that team fired up. You know what I mean?
You know what I think, Matt?
I don't want to get too deep into it.
You know what I think, Matt?
Hey, what's up, Rick? Hey, Matt, need a shout out to our buddy Brandon watching on YouTube from Wichita, Kansas, baby. What's up, Brandon, over there in Wichita, Kansas? All right, we'll get right back to that.
Hey, we were kind of choreographed there for a second. You know that.
1st and 10. Here we go. Sam Downs rolling to his right. He's got pressure. That's going to be incomplete. He gets rocked. But shout out to Brandon over there, watching over on YouTube in Wichita, Kansas. I want to go to Wichita, Kansas someday. They always have that name just does something for me. Wichita, Kansas. You know what I mean? Shout out to Brandon over there.
Would you wear a cowboy hat if you went there?
I'd wear a cowboy hat anywhere.
Would you?
I don't like Texas that much, but they got a good hat. And they make good toast. I like Texas toast. You know what I mean?
There's some pretty big steaks down there, too. Ooh, num.
Second down and 10. I don't really eat steak like that. Here we go. Sammy Darnold. Look at this guy. He's all like, what? Sammy Darnold's going to be in shotgun. Back to throw. He's going to be tossing this thing. That's going to be incomplete. He had him, too. He missed it. All right, so let's get to some chat over here. Joanna says, I'm sick of Bear fans, I swear. So bad they are going to be crying tomorrow. Joanna, let it out. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, the like button should be hooked to a shock collar on you. Here we go. Let's do a sociable to Aaron and Melissa and also your mom's cheese. You know what I mean? Let's get after it.
Yes.
Here we go. We're going to do this after a second. Sam Darnold's going to be in shotgun, empty backfield, 3rd down and 10. I'm going to hold this the whole time, though. You know what I mean? It's a long cheer.
I know, and I've got
Here we go. Sam Darnold's back to throw. It's going to be a quick pass, a little slant at the 1st down. He's going to get to the 20-yard line before he's taken down. There you go. The Seahawks got something going on. So here we go. Cheers, people. And if you finish your beer and a cheers, it means more. You know what I mean? Reload. Is Gary is how it's pronounced. Y'all are awesome. Oh, is a Gary.
Oh, is a Gary. Okay.
There you go. I like that.
Wow, I never would have thought that.
Yeah. Well, you can't read, so that's it. You know.
Well, I never learned to read.
Hey, shout out to you, man. So here we go. My TV froze right here. All right, but I missed that play because my TV keeps kind of glitching. So bear with me. Bear with me in these times of stress.
Close to a 1st down, Matt. Close to a 1st down. I'm not sure if
I got it. We're at 51 seconds, 50 seconds. You still in the same place?
Yeah, we are the same.
All right, so it's keeping pace. It's just kind of glitching once in a while. But here we go. 2nd down and 1. Sam Darnold's going to be under center. They're at just about the 10-yard line. Come on, Seahawks. Here we go. They're going to head it up the middle. And that's going to be a short gain. You know what I think happened? Remember when Alex popped in here, the Niner fan?
Yeah.
I think he popped in here just to say that and then popped out. Just to show he can take the heat because he ain't common sense. But,
I know, but you started it with.
I wouldn't either.
But you started it with, oh, by the way, the Niners are losing 17-3.
Yeah,
but I'm not disrespecting you.
He was like, I'm not interested in this. I wouldn't be. What's up, Sam? I seriously hope LaFleur hires a great offensive coordinator. Mike Daniels, LaFleur needs to give up play calling and focus on the team come playoffs 2027. I don't think he's going to give up play calling, but I wouldn't mind Mike Daniels, honestly. First of all, I like Mike Daniels. I think he's hilarious. Head coach, maybe not, but I think if LaFleur had someone in the offense as an offensive coordinator that he could, I don't know, maybe lean more on. I'm not sure the offensive coordinator situation this year, but I just feel like something needs to change right there. And I agree that need a new offensive coordinator. I just don't think LaFleur is going to straight up give up play calling duties. But how about that extension of Matt LaFleur? I don't know the details yet, but I like it. I mean, the Packers weren't going to improve at coach. The Ravens are not going to improve at head coach. I mean, the Ravens situation is a little bit different because they said that he lost the locker room. But here we go. Seahawks are going to hand this thing off. He's going to try to run this thing left side. He's looking for the end zone, and that's what he's going to get. Touchdown, Seattle Seahawks. And they are taking it to the freaking San Francisco 49ers. And if we had a Niners suck song, we would play it right now, baby. 23-6 ball game. 31 seconds to go.
The Niners suck. The Niners suck.
The Niners suck.
The Niners suck.
All right, we already got to that one. Caleb, my nephew, is getting confused with all the Caleb Williams comments. Yeah, so Caleb Williams, if they're bad comments, it's for Caleb Williams. Good comments are for Caleb Dean. You know what I mean? I can't say your last name either. And I might not be the same either way. But shout out to Caleb, the good Caleb. We call him the good Caleb.
Yes.
I'm never, ever a believer in the Bears. Everyone forgets when the Bears swept the we had extra points good over there, probably. 2018 with Mitch Trubisky and head coach Matt Nagy. Everyone said the Packers' reign was over. Yeah, I don't think the Packers' reign is over. I think it's going to be a battle. I'm not saying the Bears are going to, the end-all, be-all. But I think, you got to give them a little bit of respect. They got something brewing here, but the Detroit did too. Like, can you sustain it? That's what everyone talks about the Packers. Like, oh, they're tied on the floor. It's another mediocre. Yeah, mediocre of like always being good and always having a situation, a shot. And I do think Matt LaFleur is good enough to win a Super Bowl. And I know a lot of Packer fans don't believe that. They say I'm delusional, I'm stupid. Some people think the Packers pay me to say this stuff. The Packers do not like me like that. They don't care what I'm saying.
They don't. It's true.
They don't. I mean, and they're not like paying attention. They care what I say with my 400 views. You know what I mean?
They're threatening to beat him up.
Yeah.
Okay?
They don't even like my merch store that much. They're like, hey, you know what? We don't like it so much. Take it down. But anyways, check out my merch over at theramage.com.
Yeah.
Here we
While
go.
it's still there. Yeah.
We're going to get to some comments over here. You got Ivan. He said, I'm drinking a lot. I'm not drinking a lot, but I'm having a good time over here.
When
we have a kick
isn't
return
Ivan
over here, and
drinking
it's
a
going to
lot?
be to about the 30-yard line. I'm doing this stream. I try to take it easy a little bit. Make sure I can still see all the words I need to say. But here we go. I'm missing a lot of the comments. I'm going to skim through over here. Matt, do you have YouTube TV? I do. A tube TV.
Oh, a tube TV.
No, the old school ones? No. I threw those in the ditch like everyone else did back in like 2004. I'm throwing a ditch. I'm just kidding. I'm not for lettering. I just saw a meme of Phillip Rivers in a Broncos uniform. Just imagine if he did. I don't know. There's like rules though. But yeah, that'd be funny. It'd be interesting. I'm gonna see after this game who they're talking about. But anyways, here we go. What's his face is back to throw, and he's moving up Purdy, and that's gonna be incomplete. Throws it to the dirt, and the Niners, they might cry. I don't know. Let's see if they cry. Oh no, he wiped his eye. I think he cried. I'm just kidding. I'm just talking. That was funny. I said, is he gonna cry? And then he wiped his eye. Tell me that isn't hilarious. Mayor Matt had his tubes tied. You know what I mean? I'm having so much fun. Fluke season by the Bears, you say, huh? 2nd down and 10. Here we go. We got Purdy's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. They're back to throw. 21 seconds on the clock. He's moving up in the pocket. If he runs the half is going to be over, and he's going to stay in bounds. He gets tackled hard. I wouldn't say hard, but hard for me. Probably not so bad for him. He's a tough guy. You know what I mean? 13 seconds ago. Did they call a timeout, or is that out of bounds? I didn't think it was out of bounds. Could have been. It was very, very close. John said the Packers need to learn to close out games. Haven't been great the last several years. Yeah, the end of games. I mean, at the end of the season, I don't know. I kind of just feel like they had too many injuries, but also some bad decisions. But yeah, just not good. I mean, like that Bears game, that's not the injuries. That's just collapsing. You know what I mean? That was just a total collapse. But some of those.
Hey, Matt, to answer your question with Rodgers being
question
released
did I
by the
ask you?
Steelers. Since Rodgers was released by the Steelers, right? He would be a free agent, obviously, and could sign with another playoff-bound team for next season's playoffs, but is not eligible to join a team for this.
Yeah, see, I know that there's
playoffs.
rules for playoff teams.
Yeah.
You can't go piggyback and start picking off teams that are out of it. I mean, that would ruin the playoffs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I didn't think that. So I don't know who their option is to get. But yeah, let's keep it moving over here. We got a Seahawks timeout over there. It's 1st down and 10, 13 seconds to go this half. As always, at halftime, I'm going to step away for a little bit. I'm probably going to troll people on the internet just a little bit. You know what I mean? Catch my breath. You know what I mean? Hit the toilet. I'm sharing too much now. All right. Hey, LaFleur, extend this. Look at the defense that's facing the 49ers right now. That would explain. Yeah, they're getting after it. Dude. Seahawks are a good football team. You think the Seahawks, let me ask you this. We got 13 seconds to go. Do you think the Seahawks are going to be the team that represents the NFC? Who do you think it's going to be, Seahawks or the Rams? Here we go, the Niners. Back to throw, left side. It's going to be completed on a sideline. No, incomplete. The ref is a liar.
Yep, out of bounds. I think it's Seahawks.
Okay. We got some news over here. Falcons just hired Stefanski. Is that true? I mean, I assume Rick wouldn't lie to me. So basically, Denver is done. Yeah, they are. They gotta. I don't know what they're gonna do. We're gonna figure this out after the game. I'm gonna see what everyone's talking about. Here we go. That's what AJ Hawk does on McAfee. What does he do on McAfee?
Smoke cigars.
He smokes cigars and just sits. Oh, here we go. Purdy's throwing it deep. They're going for the whole thing. 0 seconds left. Oh my goodness. That ball was in the air for 14 seconds, but no one can come up with it. I like how the Seahawks players, they're acting like, oh, I could have caught that. The half's over, bud.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have mattered. Dude, they had a chance at that too.
They did.
8-8. Falls to the ground harmlessly. You know what I mean? All right, so let me make sure I'm missing a lot of stuff over here. But anyways, we're going to go to halftime right here. We're going to step away. 485 folks watching live across all the places right now. Big shout out to your mom's cheese. Deb, Philly boy, everyone hanging out with us. Me and Vinny shall return right here. We have a 24-6 ball game. We'll be right back in a few minutes. Enjoy halftime, everybody. Go Pack Go!
Hi, everybody. I'm Matt Ramage's cat, and I'm here to talk to you about Matt Ramage. Ramage. See, I wanted a meow right there, but I say Matt Ramage. See, I'm a cat. I'm not supposed to be perfect like you guys. But hey, I'm a Green Bay Packer fan like yourselves. And I'll tell you, I do like mac and cheese from Quick Trip just like you do. So I'm here to tell you that when you go to Quick Trip and you buy maybe like some pothole pizzas, some chicken strips, and some mac and cheese, don't forget about your pets. We like that stuff too. Be sure to feed us. Look, he feeds me quite well. Look at me. Do I look like I'm going hungry? No, I'm fed quite well. You know, he jokes about it on video saying, damn cat. Cat gets in my way. Cat gets in my videos. Oh, this damn cat. He says that all the time. But when the camera's off, he's cuddling up to me going, cuddly wuddly poodly poodly kitty kitty. Kitty kitty want to be lovey dovey. That's what he says to me all the time. So I'm just here to say that when you go to Quick Trip, be sure to think of your loving little pets. We love you too, and we love Quick Trip also. So be sure to get us a little pet doggy or kitty bag or birdie bag or fish bag, whatever you might have. And just remember, just in case Matt's coming back, if you see me in the videos, be sure to point it out and be sure to comment on it and be sure to post it and tell him to show me off, because I like being on camera too. Okay? Bye. Bye.
All right, we are back. 477 folks watching live. We are at halftime right here. 24-6 ball game. I just made a Facebook post. You know, I kind of said, I was like, I get people are upset about the Matt LaFleur extension because I'm not saying that I'm right and you're wrong, but I just think it was the best option for the Packers. This situation, what we're going to do, fire him? Because you would either fire him or extend him. People are saying that they could let him coach on his last year. Like, you can't. You don't want a coach coaching on his last year of his contract, because then every move he makes, he's so scared. You know, if he makes the wrong movies, you know, he's not going to get, you know, signed next season. So I think it was the best option. So what do you guys think in the chat? What do you think? You know, are you with the Matt LaFleur extension? Are you not? Let me know. And also, I want to give a shout out to your mom's cheese over here. Use Gatorade bottle instead of pausing to go to the bathroom. But your mom, she shared my this stream on Facebook. I appreciate everyone who shares my streams. You know what I mean? Means a lot to me. They had Josh Allen over here talking about his press conference. We're missing it because we're over here talking to you good people. You know what I mean? Dang, Seahawks look good. And Darnold, what oblique. He looks fine to me. Feel awful for Bo Nix. Yeah, Bo Nix, that situation is horrible, dude. And he's having such a good year. You know what I mean? Just him as a human. It sucks. You know, right here, suffered broken bone and ankle today. For remainder of the playoffs. That's going to be like a situation like the Niners had a few years ago, whatever that year that was, when they grabbed the playoffs, but they had no quarterback.
Yeah.
It was a little bit different because they went through a few, but I'm not sure the Seahawks have anyone, you know, that's going to, you know, be a problem for anyone. Couldn't we just make Hafley head coach and fire Matt LaFleur? They could have done that. Like, that was an option. I just don't think that they were going to do that. I don't think it's ever been done where they just fire the coach and make that defensive coordinator who was just hired a year before, who's never been a head coach in the NFL, the head coach. I just don't think they were going to do that. I think that they were thinking basically, we're going to let Matt LaFleur finish what he started. And I get that he hasn't, you know, always performed at the highest, you know, of our expectations as Packer fans. But I just feel like I feel like that was the best option. I just do.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a situation where, like, you know, however long this goes, right? I think he's still going to be on a leash, not as far as, like, and I wouldn't say a leash, but like if it's not looking good in next year and the year after that, I could see them saying adios. But I think that they think, and I agree that this team is good enough. They had some injuries, had some stuff. Let them have another shot. And, you know, Hafley's probably going to be gone. If he's not, that'd be fantastic. Maybe they know that already. Maybe Hafley's like, hey, I'm going to do these interviews, but I'm not going to take no jobs. But first of all, and I'm not saying that that's a real thing. I'm joking about that. But the thing is, when coaches are offered interviews for head coaching jobs, they take them 100% of the time, even if it's not realistic that they can get them, because being interviewed for a head coaching job is hard. You have to really sell yourself and like tell you your X's and O's and say, this is my game plan. This is my strategy. This is my beliefs and all this stuff about football. So every time you get an interview, it's kind of a practice run. So even if you don't want the job, you still take the interview because it's good practice. I'm not saying that he won't take a job. Look at this, Matt LaFleur Glazers. That's what people say when you don't trash someone. You know what I mean? What's up, Josh? That's what it is. If you're not hateful, you're a Glazer. You know what I mean? And first of all, Glazers are wonderful. I get mine at Quick Trip. Just got here, 24-6. The hell is going on? Purdy hurt or something? No. And shout out to Shad Road 95 popping in a stream over here. No, it started off fast. I think we had a kick return for a touchdown to start to say we were late for this thing because we had the first game we were doing. Yeah, the Niners really can't get nothing going. Purdy's not looking good. You hear Bo Nix broke his ankle at the end of the game. Guess it's Texans or Patriots in the Super Bowl now. Yeah, that's messed up. Bo Nix out. Yeah, it should be an interesting game next week to see like what they can do. Can they muster up any type of I don't think they can. How can they? You lose your quarterback in the playoffs, dude, you're done. I don't care who you are. It's rough. But we'll see what happens with that. You know what I mean? But yeah, here we go. You got some Packer fans mad at me because, like, dude, it's not even like the whole thing with LaFleur. People think that like I'm like undying support from like I don't know Matt LaFleur. I'm not like it. Just I think it's the best option, dude. I think he's a good coach. Is he perfect? No, I think he's made some mistakes. I think beginning of the season, I didn't care for the play call, and they got better. Then they started having those injuries, kind of went on that skid. But I think it's the best option for the Packers right now. And Gutekunst is getting extended too. I think he might have already too at the same time. I think it's funny that they kind of broke the news during these playoff games. Kind of try to hide it.
That is
Caleb,
true.
hang on a second.
Yep.
We're talking about Caleb right now. Caleb brought up a good point. Nick Foles won the Super Bowl as a backup. He did, but not like when the playoffs started, right? Like that's why I think there's a few exceptions. Foles is one. I think there's some other ones that came in as a backup. I think for the Patriots, when Brady went out, Castle did all right. He didn't go to the Super Bowl, but he did all right. They won some games. But I think
Williams on the Redskins back in the 80s.
Yeah,
won a Super Bowl.
One in recent memory. But like in the playoffs, there's like no time to even like get them ready. You know what I mean? It's like, and Foles is different. Foles is a good quarterback. You know what I mean? He was pretty decent. He was a starter for a little bit, I think, after that, or was it before? I don't know, either way. But yeah, that was different. I think that's such a crazy situation with Foles because they should he won them a Super Bowl, and then they were just like, yeah, peace out, dude. Thanks for that. Aaron says, how crazy that would be a coach leaves Titans and goes to Super Bowl first year there. Hang on, how crazy would that be? Coach leaves the Titans and goes to Super Bowl first year there. I'm not sure I understand that. Do you understand, Vinny? I'm a little buzzed. I've been drinking a little bit. This is my second game.
Yeah, I'm a little lost on that one.
Yeah, sometimes, I mean, maybe it's a typo or maybe we can't read. Either way, shout out to Aaron, I mean, we appreciate it. Try that again. Try to get it through.
No, I got you, and I think I'm just missing the name of the coach or something.
Yeah, Peyton Manning became a backup who won the Super Bowl for Broncos. I'm not sure that's true. Why did Lambo Leo block me? Matt doesn't block. He can take it. Why did Lambo Leo block you? What'd you do? What'd you do to get me Lambo Leo? Lambo Leo is not a big fan of Matt LaFleur. I got all love for Lambo Leo though. He's the meme slay over there. He gets after it, dude. I don't know what happened over there, Josh. You know what I mean?
But tell us, Josh, we got us curious.
I only block people generally if they attack other people in my chat. Like if you're attacking, because then people will attack like women and it's like, what are you doing, dude? That's someone's like mom, bro. Why are you yelling at her? Because she doesn't agree with you on this sport, whatever. You know what I mean? Vrabel. Yeah, Vrabel. Is he the coach of the? Here we go. We got a kickoff going on over here. We have a return from about the 3-yard line. He's at the 20, 25. And here we go. I forgot we were doing a game over here. Hafley is about to be the fence coach. Yes, he is. It seems like it anyway. He's a front runner. They're still interviewing people, though, so it's not like it's done. And I don't think he was offered the job yet, but they're calling him the front runner. He's going to get offered a job. We'll see what happens. Oh, okay. You can't. Okay. I think, Vrabel. That's it. All right. He said that's it. All right. I think we're figuring this thing out.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm a little buzzed out to be figuring out. So, showed you guys. I'm not trying to be weird. But here we go. First down and 10. Here we go. Purdy's going to be under center. He's going to pitch this thing. They're going to run this thing up the middle. Not a lot there. A couple yards and a flag.
It was like immediately with a flag. Yeah.
He blocked me because I posted a pic of him with some fake tears. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. But I got love for Lamboleo. You know what I mean? I don't know. But you got some beef over there, you know what I mean? I stay away from the beef and macaroni, you know what I mean? Actually, I don't. I like the beef and macaroni, but I don't like the, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, Vinny?
I know exactly what you
All
mean.
right,
Yeah.
Pete, pipe down. We got a play going on here. Second down and 9.
God.
Here comes Purdy. Going to be a shotgun, empty backfield, back to throw. He's got time, too much. He's rolling up, rolling right, looking downfield, throws it out of bounds. Nothing there. Was with the Titans, now with the Patriots. There you go. Because Vrabel, he used to play for the Patriots back in the day. Yeah, he was a coach of the Titans. I kind of got confused there. If Vrabel is the coach of the Patriots right now, I don't think I had thought about who's the coach of the Patriots right now. Anyways, now I look stupid. Thanks, Vinny. You're the producer. You're supposed to give me this information. I'm just kidding. Here we go. Third down and 9. Purdy's going to be in shotgun.
Anytime I talk, you tell me to shut up.
We got pressure over here, left side. Purdy's now he's rolling left.
Oh.
Eludes pressure, throws it down the field. That's going to be completed. Big time play for the 49ers.
Wow.
Here we go. Ramage needs to be our kick returner next season. The eyes will throw people off where you are running. Dude, I ain't never going to be no kick returner. They get smoked. You know what I mean? That's the last position I want to play, especially if you have to do punt returns too. McCaffrey is hurting big time. Shit, get! I did. I just forgot. I wasn't really thinking about it. Here we go. Purdy's back. That throw. He's rolling right. Oh, he's got big time pressure. He's got nowhere to go. You better get rid of this thing. He's going to toss us out of bounds. That's going to be second down. $13 and 22, 122 yards for Purdy. And 88's over here bouncing off the field. He's got some foot injury or ankle, whatever.
Tuggies.
Oh, yeah. No. That's bad. He went down without being touched. It's a bad injury. Here we go. Cheers. Not to that, but.
Oh, and I do have this now. Somebody asked for this earlier. I have a soda animation.
Oh, there you go. Here we go. They're going to have a run up the middle over here. Left side.
So there you go.
We got it.
Not quite the glasses clinging and doing that, but that's I'm
not
good
sure they
for right
announced
now.
that yet. Coca-Cola. All right, here we go. Third down and 3. 13 minutes to go in the third quarter, just about. Purdy's going to be in shotgun. He's got a man to his left. Well, they had about the 45-yard line here. TV's glitching out. I think it's going to be a play action unless he handed it off to him. We're going to find out any second here what happened, and that's going to be he's on the ground now. I assume it was a run. My TV glitched for the whole play. As soon as that plays, my TV's like, yeah, not
It was a run.
today.
Yeah.
That's all good. We have 488 people watching. Almost 500. Tell your mama. Here we go. Fourth down and 2. Purdy's going to be in shotgun. Man to his left. They're going for this is a big, big play. Third quarter right here, 12 minutes ago. He's back to throw. He's got pressure up the middle. He goes down for a sack. Oh, my goodness. Big time defensive play for the Seahawks. You like to see that right there. Vinny, you are so damn talented. You deserve a fat raise. You need to calm down, Rick.
Thanks, Rick. Rick's awesome.
Not going to lie, Bills got robbed. That was not an interception. That guy had the ball and touched the ground with his knee, thigh, and back before the ball was ripped out. I think that they were saying that he didn't complete the catch at that point. But it's definitely a sketchy little situation right there. You're going to see, though. All right. But how are we feeling about this game, Benny? I think it's kind of over.
Seahawks are going to win this one.
Yeah, 24-6. They get the ball right here. I forget exactly where they are on the field, but not looking good for them.
If Alex is not coming back in to talk to you, Seahawks are going to win.
Alex is not coming back.
Yeah.
I might write on there. How about them Niners, Alex, on Facebook when this game's over? not tag them or none. I can't do that anyways. You can't tag random pages. But
hey, and just a reminder also for everybody tomorrow, 2:00 tomorrow, Texans, Patriots. We will be live for that. And Rams and Bears tomorrow at 5:30. The game
that's
right
good. Nice and early. I can still get to bed at a respectable time. I work Monday morning. You know what I mean?
And at least it's not a noon game to start. That's what's kind of nice about it.
2 o'clock game and an early 5:30. Golden, dude. Seahawks better play like this next week if Bears beat the Rams. The Bears are not going to beat the Rams. I'm going to tell you right now.
No, God!
No.
Oh, there's a game on? You know what I mean? You forget sometimes. I'm getting hungry, though. I'm thinking about what I'm going to eat after.
So you know what I made for dinner? You're not going to like it. I made
macaroni and cheese.
Homemade stuffed green peppers.
See, that's just stupid. That's just disgusting.
It's so good. Tell me, look at the chat would like it. I'm sure people in the chat would.
No, they don't.
That sounds good.
Glad I had the bet earlier this week. The NFC West team would make the NFC Championship game. We'll see. You eat nasty food is all I'm telling you. 490 folks watching live. I think some people left because one person just left. You started talking about what you're eating nasty food.
They said stuffed green peppers. I'm out of here.
Yeah, we don't need that. I don't even want that in my ear, let alone my mouth.
It was probably Alex came back in to go, hey guys, and then you heard us talk and forget it. I'm out of here. You know?
Yeah. Neither team will beat Seattle in Seattle.
I agree. I agree.
All right, we'll get right back to the comments over here in a second, but we're gonna have a play over here by the Seahawks. They're running this thing left side. He's got a little bit of room, and that's gonna be a scamperoni out of bounds for about 6. My grandma made stuffed peppers, and they were great. We had salmon patties, macaroni and cheese, and peas for dinner. See, you got one thing right. For sure.
Patties. Ooh, yeah. Salmon's good. Yeah.
So here we go. 2nd down and 3.
I would absolutely enjoy that whole dinner.
I'm gonna start not putting up comments that are in support of Vinny anymore. He's not reading the comments unless I put them up. Sam Darnold's gonna be under center. He's got a man in motion over here. He's back to throw. That's gonna be a completion in the middle of the field. That's our 1st down. And dude, they're inside the 25-yard line. And they might just blow out the Niners. Rick said, my wife make the best homemade stuffed peppers. Absolutely delicious, Vinny.
See, good. See, Rick's on my side. Thanks, Rick.
You all can just shut your holes.
You know what's really good in those? Raisins.
That's disgusting. 1st down. What are you doing? I'm about to block him. Here we go. Darnold's going to hand this thing off. They're running this thing right side, trying to find a hole, and that's going to be about an 8-yard gain over there, dude.
Ooh, that was kind of a scamperoonie.
And they just keep her moving over here, dude. That's what they do.
It looks like the Seahawks are pulling a little can of you know that.
Embarrassing. 2nd down and 2. Darnold's 8 of 13, 79 yards and a touchdown in this game. Are they going to get another one? He's going to be under center here. I formation, 10:08 to go in the 3rd quarter. A lot of game left. You know what I mean? They're going to hand this thing off. He's trying to get a scamperoni up for a 1st down, and he does.
Matt's like that king in Game of Thrones. Did I not entertain you, my king? And you went, off with his head.
Are you not entertained?
Kill him!
I never watched the movie, but I saw that scene a lot of times. Alex was just spotted walking across the Golden Gate and stopped in the middle. What's up with that?
Oh, no.
Not having a good time.
No, that's
1st down and 10. Here we go. Darnold's going to be under center. Vinny, you are excellent with the graphics. And yes, I agree with you. Stuffed peppers are awesome and also not very good. And you're probably not a good cook. That's a weird thing to say, Erica.
Oh,
no. We're going to have a stack over here. I'm just kidding, Erica.
Porcupine meatballs are awesome too. Yes, yes.
Look at that. Pizza casserole for supper.
Yum.
All right. Take it easy, everyone, with the food. I'm hungry.
Matt's
but I'm not hungry for none of that trash.
Matt's
But yeah,
really
I did.
hungry.
That, they got after him right there. Sam Darnold bouncing around back there, pressure up the middle, took him down. Look at his face. He's like, that sucked. Here we go. 2nd down and 18. Sam Darnold's going to be in shotgun. They're at the 22-yard line right here. He's got a man to his left. 8:40 to go in the 3rd quarter. Now he's to his right. They're going to pitch it to his right. He's running right. A lot of right things going on right here. You know what I mean?
A lot of right. Yeah.
That was about a 5-6 yard scamperoonie over here. McCaffrey and the tight end are done, and so are the 49ers. Yikes.
Oh, you missed it when he threw the ball at a guy on the side, and the guy was like, I don't want it. He kind of batted it back.
3rd down and 13 over here. So is McCaffrey hurt? Is he done? That ain't good for them if he is. 3rd down and 13. Here's Sam Darnold going to be in shotgun, empty backfield. Dude, they got to get something going right here. You know, they're in the red zone right here. What you going to do? Here we go. Darnold back to throw. He got pressure immediately. Gets it off on a little screen, and they're going to be inside the 10 near the 1st down, but they're not going to have enough for the 1st down. It's going to be 4th down and about 2 yards. Looks like exactly 2 yards.
So do you get greedy or do you take the 3? What would you do?
I take the 3 right here. 27-6 sounds good to me. I think either way, you're kind of putting them away. Especially if McCaffrey's not playing no more.
Yeah, their offense is pretty much.
Yeah, I think you got to take the points here. And they are doing that 24-yard field goal attempt on 4th down. And Jericho snapped the hold. The kick is good. I like doing that. That's how I should talk from now on. Oh, Philly's back. He dozed off a little bit. 27-6 ball game. People at 7:07 to go in the 3rd quarter. It's 27-6. I already said that part. We will be right back after these messages.
My husband's parents were visiting, and I promised them a home-cooked meal, except my boss had a different idea. He tells me, hold your horses. I call my husband and I say, I'm slammed, and he's like, Quick Trip, and I'm like, bingo. At Quick Trip, I say, what's good tonight? And the Quick Trip guy is like, everything, but I go for the hand-breaded fried chicken, and I go, make that times 4. Being none the wiser, my mother-in-law is like, I always said she's a keeper. I'll run with that.
Quick Trip, we got you covered.
When a potential client would say, why Nicolet Law? It's the people here, The cases are personal to us because we know they're personal to the client. Here at Nicolet Law, we are in your community and we're here to serve you.
All right, and here's a kickoff while we're waiting for Matt and the 49ers.
There he goes.
Back to the 30.
No, I was looking at the comments somewhere on my Facebook and I forgot to grab a beer till the last second. I was like, oh. But here we go. We had a run over here. Right side. He pitched that thing. Well, no, I think that's all. Not till replay, anyways.
Yeah, that's a replay.
Nobody knows what's going on. You know what I mean?
493 people watching. Right
493 people, almost to 500. Can we get to 500 people? Oh, we lost one.
Yep.
Here we go. Oh, Purdy's going to be in shotgun. Play action, looking to throw. He's running up in the pocket. He's going to toss this thing. That's going to be completion. That's going to be our first down for the San Francisco 49ers. Right up the middle over here. Got to charge the phone. It's dying. Appreciate you. Phil's been here the whole day. He was here before we were. We were late. He's been here longer than us. McCaffrey, 1,468 yards. Is he on the field? Because someone said he's out, or that's what they're talking about. I can't hear the audio. Oh, no, McCaffrey's on the field. So we got lied to.
Oh, no.
First down and 10. McCaffrey to his left. That's Purdy's going to be in shotgun. They're past the 40-yard line, 42. Back to throw. He's looking left. Now he's trying to buy time. It's going to be intercepted. That's intercepted, bro.
That is intercepted. And Matt, you're up to 498. 498, Matt.
498 beautiful people watching live right now. How we doing? Hammer the chat, tap that like button, subscribe, follow, do all the things people do when they do stuff. You know what I mean? 27-6 ball game, 6:09 to go in the third quarter. I think Philly boy left, so he's one of. We would be at 499 if he had a better charger. No, he is still here. 34 seconds ago. I didn't mean to talk trash about him. I thought he was gone. Purdy ain't Purdy.
Purdy ain't Purdy.
What's up, Travis? Even with Parsons, I don't know if we would have got past Seattle. I mean, it's hard to say. Like, who else do we not? You know, it was. Well, I think if we had Parsons, Wyatt, and Kraft, those three guys, things would have been different. We would see, but you know, it is what it is. Injuries are part of it. You lose, you lose.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Yeah.
What's up, Mayor JB? What's up? He's here, fella. You know what I mean? Yeah. Tardy is tardy. I was tardy. You know what I mean? A little bit late. Purdyception.
Oh, good one.
That's a good comment right there. You know what I mean? Good job, Dino. That's a good one right there. All right. Let's do a social bowl.
Okay.
Saturday night. What's going on with the score? We got ads going on there. What's going on?
So we got both. We got both going.
Oh, here we go. Cheers. All right, for all the people.
That should cover everybody right there.
What's up with the scoreboard?
Oh, hang on. That's because I moved it like this. That's why.
All right.
Because I was adjusting something and I quick jumped over to the other screen. Yeah. So that's why. Yeah.
Yeah. Now you're fired.
Yeah. Great. Shut her down.
This guy's never happy. No Super Mac.
Oh, I've had him going during the day here already. Yeah, haven't you seen him?
There we go. It's Keith. Cheers. We got Mitch over here. Everybody's having a good time over here this Saturday evening. We need 1,000 listeners tomorrow for the Rams game. Let's raise the roof. And we might actually get a lot for that Bears-Rams game. I think it'll be kind of like a Packer game, where that's obviously where I get my most streams from Packer games. I could see that for that game because that's a big game. Plus, a lot of Bear fans are going to be in it, especially if they start winning. Bear fans will start flocking. I wouldn't say flocking. There won't be that.
We're at 505, man. 505. 505.
504 folks watching live right now across all the places. One person left as soon as you said it. Like, I don't want to be part of this.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
First down and 10. Here we go. Darnold's going to be play action, looking to throw right side, gets it off. That's going to be completed for about 6 yards on the gain.
See, they're probably just a little behind. They saw the static and went, well, the channel went off the air, so I think it's done. Yeah.
With Knicks out, the Bears and Broncos would be the two worst teams to ever make the Super Bowl. We'll see. Couldn't even make the credits at the end of the last game. Damn it, Vinny. What's that mean? Darnold's going to be under center over here. Second down and 6. They're going to be handing this thing off. He's going to try to move it. Oh, get rocked.
Well, I did the credits, but I cut it a little bit shorter so we wouldn't try to miss as much time for the
next because we were trying to get to the next game. You guys are the best. Absolutely, I am.
Stacy, you're one of the best, too.
I'm just kidding. You're awesome, Stacy. Yeah, Alex is no longer with us. He might have blocked me. When we get, even before the game ends, I'm going to make a Facebook post. Like, how about them Niners, Alex? just to say that. I got to do it. Because he trolls me all the time. And he has for many years. It's just not new. 3rd down and 5. Here we go. Darnold's going to be back to throw. Oh my God, he's got his man. That's going to be a first down. If he could have stayed on his feet, could have been dangerous, but falls down. Either way, first down, 4:38 to get in the third quarter, and the Seahawks have the Niners by the throat and don't seem to be letting up anytime soon.
Boy, like you said, the Vikings need a quarterback like that.
Yeah, right. He said, where's my car graphic? They will add at least 100 watchers.
You will have your car graphic for tomorrow's games.
By next year.
100%. 100%. Ivan will have them tomorrow.
All right, we have a play going on in here. We'll get right back to this, Travis. We're going to have a shotgun situation. Sam Darnold's going to be back there. He's got a man in motion. They're going to hand this thing off. They're going to try to run this thing left side. Niners defense is all over that. That's going to be a loss, about 3. Travis said, Matt, has anyone ever told you you're more fun after 8 beers? Yes. Everyone except for the people I work with. When I go to work, you know what I mean? They're all like, hey, what's going on? Who we got? Who is that?
That's Philly. Is
that a homeless person? Oh, that's Phil.
A homeless person?
Shout out to Phil. Get out of here, Phil. You know what I mean? Yeah, we have a good time. That's why I usually don't do 2 games. We'd be getting after it. 2nd down and 13. Sam Darnold's going to be in shotgun. He's got an empty backfield. Oh, I think they jumped. He's got to play. He gets it off. Completed for a first down to the 15-yard line. Niners are trying to rip it out. Too late, bud. Too late. You suck. I like to see the Niners lose. That's the favorite part about doing watch parties is watching teams you don't like do bad. Are you into old school video games at all? Yeah, I haven't played any in a long time, but like Nintendo, I grew up on that stuff. Dude, I remember the original Mario Brothers, not the Mario Brothers everyone thinks about, but the original Mario Brothers.
The one with the pipes, right?
Yeah. All that stuff.
Yeah. See, I like the old school arcades like Donkey Kong.
Yeah, you're way old.
Pac-Man, Asteroids.
Sam Darnold's going to be under center. He's going to be play action, kind of. But that's going to be a timeout, I think, by the Seahawks. But yeah, I like those old guys. I haven't played any in a long time. I think this offseason we might mess around with some streaming, some games.
I still want to challenge Matt to.
Yeah, we ain't doing that. But
Matt and Vinny in Madden. Come on, who wants to see it?
Who wants to see it? I don't play against people in Madden. You get cussed out, bro. I'm a bad loser and a worse winner. Could you do a shout out for the American Heart Association, please? And thank you. February is Heart Awareness Month. Yes, absolutely. Shout out to American Heart Association. February.
There's some hearts.
Yeah, be aware.
Right there for you.
Shout out to Erica. She's always got thinking about the good stuff, the important things. You know what I mean? 2:28 to go in the third quarter over here. Winner advances to the conference championship. Next week, we have the championship games. It's going to be interesting. First down and 10. That's crazy. Championship game, and they lose their quarterback. That's brutal for the Broncos. They're going to have a hand over here left side, and he's got some room, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Seattle Seahawks. And they are beating the dog trash crap out of the 49ers right here.
Yeah, stick a fork in them. They're done.
I'll take Vinny for 200. Dude, I would smoke Vinny in Madden. When's the last time you played Madden, Vinny?
Actually, I did a couple days ago.
All right, well, I'll practice up because I will smoke you if I have my right playbook. I'm gonna need that Mike McCarthy playbook. That's what I remember.
Mike McCarthy. Mike McCarthy.
That's the last time I played Madden. We're gonna have an extra point over here. It's a 34-6 ball game, and the Seattle Seahawks beating the dog trash out of the 49ers. You love to see it, you know what I mean? Go for 2. No, they're not gonna go for 2. McCaffrey and Purdy crying on the sideline. They gonna cry in the car.
But most of the time doing the graphics and getting this stuff and getting the channel for, like the Roku and that, I just really haven't had a lot of time to do anything like that. Yeah.
You don't complain. Just get it done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. But it's all good.
All right, there's a commercial. We're going to hang out right here. We have 508 people watching right now, Vinny. What do you think about that?
That's awesome. And hey, you guys heard me say it, and we're going to say it again. Yes, that is true. In about a week or so, like right here, week to 2 weeks, in that range right there, it will be up and running. Matt will have the Matt Ramage Show on Roku and Fire TV.
Roku and Fire TV.
Yeah. You'll still be able to see them online like you normally can, but it will also be available on Roku and Fire TV.
There you go.
So yes. We sat down one night and we were just discussing it, and he liked the idea, and we thought we'd shoot it, and I'm making it happen for him. And yeah, right now it's active where him and I can see it. So he knows what it's going to look like already. And it looks really cool. I think you guys are going to love it. So yeah.
There we go. It's going to be awesome. Roku, baby. You're going to see this beautiful mug. In Minnesota rioting because of ICE or because they didn't sign Darnold. All right, I'm not gonna talk about that, but I think Viking fans though, they were all season talking about arguing back and forth because McCarthy. First of all, at the beginning of the season, they believed in McCarthy a lot. I don't think they did it at the end, dude. If they had Sam Darnold, the Vikings would have been good. That's what they were talking about all season. Like if they would have signed Aaron Rodgers, I don't think that was ever an option. But if the Vikings were a good team, they have Justin Jefferson. I don't know why they didn't want to go with Darnold. I think that they believed in McCarthy, but I don't know why.
They wanted to go young and develop, probably.
Can I watch Roku live while on my Fire TV?
Well, okay. Here's the thing. Eventually, we're going to be able to do the live streams.
Yeah, we won't be able to do a live stream right away.
Not right off the bat, though, because they have this thing where it costs a lot to actually do it. It's really messed up. It's sort of like, it's so stupid the way they have it set up where you have to get minutes in order to do it like this. And then what happens is every viewer that goes on is worth 1 minute.
All right, we have a return over here. Yeah. We're at the 25. He's at the 3rd. Oh, I thought he was going to get some more time. You don't got to give the whole strategy. It sucks though, but we're going to work on it. That's all.
There's a way around it, but Vinny will.
But yeah, all the podcasts. I have a really good podcast scheduled next week. I'm working on it with. I don't like to say who it is until it's all locked down in times and whatnot. But people, Packer fans love or hate. Some people don't care for this individual as much as I do. I think he's probably one of the best content creators, like people talking on a mic. One of my favorites, anyways. But here we go. We'll talk about it next week. 1st down and 10. Here we go. Purdy's going to be handing this thing off right side, and that's going to be a loss of a couple. I have 4 Roku TVs and 3 Fire TVs and 2 more TVs. There you go. So your wife can watch and not have to be in the same room as you. It's a win-win for her. That was funny. I expected a laugh from Vinny. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I'm laughing on the inside.
No, we'll laugh on the outside. You know what I mean? Not like that too much. All right. 148 to go in the third quarter. Second down and 12.
But yeah, like the podcast, you'll be able to see them. Like if you missed them online and stuff like it, and you don't want to go online to it, they will be available on the Roku and Fire TV.
Here we go. Purdy's rolling to his right. I think he's going to try to run, and that's going to be a few, not enough, but 4 yards. No, second and 12. That's going to be about third. I'm going to get 7. Let's see how close I am. Come on. Give it to me now, baby. Give it to me, baby. Oh, 3rd and 3. I was way off. How hammered am I? He must have got more on the sideline than I thought he did when he was going out the sideline. So it's 3rd and 3. A Roku and Fire TV today, replacing Johnny Carson tomorrow. Sky's the limit, Matt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Here we go. Purdy out of shotgun, back to throw. He's looking left. He's going to throw it left. Oh, incomplete. Almost completed.
Oh.
And Jenny, the Seahawks defender, said, get out of here. Just knocked it out of his hands. Just swatted it like a bully in his schoolyard. I know what that's like because I got a lot of balls knocked out of my hands as a child. I have 12 TVs in a long marriage. I'm gonna put this comment up there for a little bit. Here we go. 4th down and 3. Purdy's in shotgun. He's got a man to his right. 4th down. This is the ball game, folks. 52 seconds ago in the third quarter, and they stopped the play. I was getting jacked up for it too. You know what I mean? They get me all excited, and then they shut it down. That was a good comment right there. Purdy looks like Mr. Irrelevant. Yeah, now he does look like that part. Seattle timeout over here. We're getting caught up on the comments right here. I thought this was going to be a closer game. You know what I mean? So did I.
I did too.
So did Alex. Hey, is the dude ripping on my TV game? No.
Oh, it sounded like a challenge to who has the most TVs.
Yeah, how many TVs you got? That's what he wants to know. He said he got 12.
That sounds like he's doing.
I got like 3 in my basement alone that don't work, but I got one right there that does work.
You think they do the defensive back thing, Matt, where they go, I've got 12 TVs, and then do that stance?
Yeah. Here we go. Purdy's rolling. He's running for his life. Rolling right, looking downfield, being chased down. He's going to throw it out. He's already out of bounds, so it doesn't matter what's going on here. But he stepped out anyways. But that's incomplete. My TV is major glitching over here.
Guess what?
You get nothing.
Yeah, that thing's got to get retired too. I don't like that one. I ain't gonna lie to you. I just want to be straight up forward with everyone right now. The get nothing one.
You want me to retire that one?
After the season. We'll let it go through the season. I know Philly likes it. People like it.
Philly likes that horse face. I don't know. Yeah.
No, I think it's good. I just think some of them kind of grow old, you know? You hear them?
Yeah.
I think you gotta switch it up. There's a lot of stuff we can do out there. Anyways, hey, I appreciate y'all rock with us. 509 folks watching live right now. We're at commercial. We're gonna step away here for a minute, and we'll be right back. You know what I mean?
Welcome. How many in your party today?
It's just me today. How long will the wait be?
Oh, it's going to be a while. Could be up to an hour.
How about now?
Holy shnikes, yeah. Come right this way. Have a seat right here next to the fireplace.
Ooh, looks fancy. So what's good tonight?
Well, we have a lot of great things that are good tonight. How about spaghetti and meatballs? And or we have macaroni and cheese. Or you can get some chicken.
All right, I think I will have your finest chicken with a side of macaroni and cheese and the finest chocolate milk in all of Wisconsin. Okay?
Coming right up. I'll get it for you right away. And here's your dinner, sir. Is it to your satisfaction, sir?
This looks fantastic.
And for your drink, sir, I have Nature's Touch chocolate milk, the finest in the land.
What's the vintage on that, good sir?
Why, it doesn't expire for 2 weeks yet.
Ooh, that's fresh. You don't get chocolate milk like this outside of Wisconsin, you know what I mean? If you're eating Quick Trip, you're not eating gas station food. This is gourmet. Check out this food right here. So you can go to Quick Trip, get the take-home meal, bring it home, put it on some fancy plates, and no one's gonna know that you got it from Quick Trip. Go down to Quick Trip, get you some. Well, it'll be our little secret, you know what I mean? If you'll excuse me, I got some food to eat, you know what I mean?
We'll see you next time.
When a potential client would say, why Nicolet Law? It's the people here. The cases are personal to us because we know they're personal to the client. Here at Nicolet Law, we are in your community and we're here to serve you.
We're back now.
Now we're back.
I was looking at my phone. It's funny. This guy doesn't like me. Like open Twitter and someone's just like, you're a cockeyed piece of trash. But here we go. First down and 10, 41 seconds to go in the third quarter. The Seattle Seahawks over here, Sammy Darnold. Is he still in the game? They're going to hand it off left side. They're going to punch it up. That's going to be our first down. Inside the 25-yard line, keeping her moving over here. All right, so let's see if we missed some comments over here. Beat the dead horse.
See, he likes the Gene Wilder thing.
I have extra TVs I can borrow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Matt's Muppet Show? What's that about? Instead of you get nothing, how about no soup for you? I like that. You know Seinfeld? Do you watch Seinfeld?
Okay, Seinfeld. No, I don't watch it, but I know what that is. Yeah, it's that guy with the white.
You don't watch Seinfeld?
No, I just.
You've never watched Seinfeld?
No. The episode I watched was the one with the second spitter. That one was funny. I got to admit, that was a funny episode.
Seinfeld, one of the greatest shows of all time. How are they at another commercial already?
It's the end of the quarter.
I don't care. How does that towel go from uneven to even back to uneven, Mayor? What are we talking about?
He's talking about when he's got the towel on his arm in the.
In the commercial over there.
Philly's looking for any kind of like mistake in it in the bloopers.
Yeah, he likes that. I edited that actually kind of poorly when I watched that. I think about how I could have edited it a little bit better. But anyway,
Philly's a critic. That's what he is. He's a critic. Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to the Drive 13B over there. You know what I mean? Damn, Seattle putting BTA on the 49ers crazy. I know what that is. Boost the ass right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes I with the letters, I don't always know what they mean, but I was proud of myself there. All right. Whatever Seattle is doing in the secondary, the Packers need to figure it out and do it ASAP. They need to figure some stuff out come next season. End of the third quarter over here, says Philly Boys. Now I'm catching up on the comments right here. Use Chris Farley, The Office, Seinfeld. Yeah, we got the Farley stuff. I'm gonna look at some clips too. I let Vinny do it all. I'm gonna give some ideas, some little inspiration. We're gonna figure this thing out.
Well,
we're gonna have some good stuff. So while we're still at commercial, this off season after obviously we're gonna do the playoff games. We're gonna do the Super Bowl. I want to do some watch parties. I might even do some Bucks games, but we're gonna go heavy on the Brewers this season. I want to get back into the Brewers. You know what I mean? I'm not a big baseball guy, but I've been to a lot of Brewer games. I like the Brewers. I'm not always locked in them, but we're gonna do some watch parties for them. I'm gonna go to some Brewer games this year too, because Brewer games are fun and they're not expensive. You know what I mean? They're easy to go to, and we're gonna have some fun. And then I'll have some podcasts. Well, I plan doing this off season on the podcast is. Part of what I'm going to do is like interview Wisconsin people, like maybe some content creators, maybe people never heard of, maybe people doing good stuff in Wisconsin, but also a lot of Packer stuff. We're going to have a big draft show we're going to be doing. This offseason, we're going to be doing a lot of cool stuff. I got some cool stuff going on the podcast as well. So if you're not subscribed to the Matt Ramage Show on Spotify, Apple, all the places people listen to podcasts. And here we go. We're coming back from commercial over here, so I'll stop yammering about that stuff. But here we go. Christian says, man, I'm a Broncos fan. I'm glad we won, but, man, now I'm sad that Bo is done for the season. Can we borrow Jordan Love? That's horrible. To, win a playoff game, a hard-fought playoff game like that one was. And then, lose your quarterback. That's crazy. We have a run up the middle over here for the Seahawks. It's going to be a first down. Yeah, I feel bad. I'm not particularly fan of the Broncos because they beat the Packers Super Bowl 32, and but yeah, that's horrible. I think it'd be crazy, like just how to watch like and a championship game, quarterbacks out. It's brutal. This offseason, I'm gonna drink. Whole team push. But here we go. Let's get back locked in over here. It's kind of a lock. It's a 30-46 ball game right here. We're in the fourth quarter, 14-18 to go. Seahawks are about to score again. At some point, there should be like a mercy rule where we just end the stream. We have a man in motion over here. Sammy Darnold's going to hand this thing off right side. The Niners defense is going to be all over that. If they could do that a lot more plays than they don't, dude, might not be losing 34-6. Without doing a Madden game on the Super Bowl with you, what about doing a Madden game on the Super Bowl with you guys? What do you mean?
You mean for the Super? No, we're actually going to cover the Super Bowl.
Yeah, we're gonna do a watch party.
Do a watch party for the Super Bowl. Yeah. No,
Yeah,
if we end up playing like a game with Madden, if we do play each other, it'll be in the off season. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I might do that because I might get back into Red Dead Redemption 2. I like that. I might just do some stuff on Twitch.
And I'll definitely join you on Red Dead if you want to play Red Dead. Yeah.
There we go. And we're gonna have a run up the middle here. Like we could do Red Dead where I play the game and like you're like my co-pilot. Like go over there. I think Red Dead 2 is ready because I did a lot. I did a few live streams on Twitch with Red Dead. But a lot of Red Dead is just you ride around on a horse. If people are watching you, you got to be talking about something. It's like
yeah.
A lot of it's just like you're like you got a 2-mile run. Like hey everybody. And then all of a sudden you're not paying attention or talking to someone. Next thing you know you're getting robbed.
Yeah.
I got robbed. While I was live and got killed, and everyone there was like 4 people in there. They all just roasted me.
Do you like do the voice too, like when you meet them, hey partner and stuff like that?
No.
Howdy.
You
guys got some sarsaparilla?
All right, here we go. Dean says Seahawks making up for all the close playoff games. Unreal. Stacking his points. Here we go. 3rd down and goal. Darnold's going to hand this thing off right side, and they got a hole, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Seattle Seahawks. And they're just taking it to him right here. You're supposed to refer to it as the big game. What big game? This one?
Oh, for the Super Bowl? The Super Bowl or when we play Madden?
Yeah, the big game. Yeah, scoreboard. It's hard to get excited right here. The 40-6 ball game.
This is over. Might as well talk about food and everything now.
Hang on, I'm gonna post it.
Yeah, at least see if Alex is still alive. Maybe do a wellness check on him.
I wasn't ready.
That's all right. That's all right. I got you. And the field goal, and for those listening, the field goal is up and good. 49ers fans shaking their head in disbelief. They cannot believe what is happening.
Yeah, they
They're
can.
getting manhandled.
They kind of knew what was going on. Yeah. Oh, licensing rights cannot say Super Bowl. I'll say what I want to say. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but what if we separate the two words?
No,
if
you
I
can
say I've got a Super Bowl.
You know what I mean? Like if you're from
That's
Michigan.
my favorite bowl.
Halftime is Vinny going to sing for us with lyrics on screen like karaoke? I'll sing.
We talked about
Johnny Cash, dude.
We talked about.
I hear the train a coming, it's rolling around the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and life keeps dragging on.
And this right back here, I can play that song on the keyboard.
You cut me off. I was banging.
Well, hey, I hear the train a coming. Yeah.
Dude, I just posted on Facebook. Hey, Alex, how about them Niners? And I ain't trying to be mean, but that dude trolls me nonstop in my comments. He'll brag about the Bears. He'll brag about any team that beats us, just drags the Packers. But you know what I mean? If you give it, you got to get it. You know what I mean? Are they going to be able to repeat this next weekend if they face the Bears? Yeah, I think the Bears are going to lose to the Rams, but I think so. I don't think anyone's beating the Seahawks team. Even David left. He's like, this is enough of this. He just knows what's about to happen if they end up winning this game. But there we go. No one's commented on my singing. That was a good singing job. You guys don't think so?
That was terrific. You were right on pitch too.
Yes.
I'm gonna listen back later and see what it sounds like.
Yeah.
And you have a slight natural vibrato too.
Dude, I think I could if they made another Johnny Cash movie, I could probably play him.
You could.
You know what I mean?
You'd have to get addicted to drugs too. You know that. To play
No, I can get off them. So I'll just be the part where he gets off them. Halftime show, we can paint nails in celebration of Chicago. There we go. Here we go. I said, I agree with Vinny. The 49ers are done. Like he said, stick a fork in them and call them done. Yeah, they've been done.
There you go.
A little bit now. 41-6 ball game over here.
See, Eric
good night, boy. The fat lady's starting to sing. You know what I mean? I think I can hear her.
Yep, it's done.
What a blowout. I wanted the Bills to win, but that was a better game. Yeah, that was a better game. We have the kickoff coming up over here, and I think we're going to have a touchback. 12:43 to go. Let me see if I got any comments rolling in here on this troll job I got going on. No comments.
No, nothing.
Alex didn't see it yet. I want to see if he comments on that thing. But yeah, they have a lot of injuries over here. They're talking about the Pro Bowlers, but it looks like the injury list as well for the Niners. And I'm not making fun of that because injuries suck, but they got a lot of injuries over here. And they're down 41-6 in this game, first down and 10. And they're going to hand this thing off up the middle to McCaffrey. And that's about 8 yards on that. That's the thing when people are talking about, well, the Niners have all these injuries. How come the Packers can't do it? Well, the Niners are getting blown out right now. You know what I mean? Obviously, they got to this point or whatever, but the Packers could have easily won that Bears game. That was just like I wouldn't say fluke because the Bears deserved, they made the plays, whatever. But I'm just saying it's like that game could have went either way. They could be here. But, injuries catch up to you a little bit. You know what I mean? Do it. Hey, I'm a solo mission, Dean. You know what I mean? I'm singing Johnny Cash. I don't need no backup dancers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and don't follow him either. You don't want to be the act that
my son. We got him a guitar for Christmas. I'm gonna ask him if I can borrow that thing. Be down here just banging out. Actually, I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere.
if you strum your,
I know a lot of Johnny Cash songs.
But if you strum your fingers, if you don't know how to play, you just strum your fingers away from the strings. I could do the guitar on my keyboard and make it look like you're playing.
You think I don't know how to play guitar?
I don't know. I asked if you know how.
I do not. But here we go. Third down and 1 over here.
Man.
But I don't like that you just assumed. This game is so embarrassing for the Niners. If we'd beaten the Bears, I'd hate to go out like this. Hope the Rams annihilate the Bears. I hope so. Similar to this game right here. Johnny Cash, second movie, Walk the Line Again, a DWI story. That's a good movie, though. Oh, here we go. Purdy's rolling to his left. He's running for his life. He's looking to throw. No, he's not. He's going to run it, and he's going to dive down forward, and that's going to be for a few yards over here. It's second down. I think he probably got about 5 or 6 on that. 133 yards passing for him today. 1 interception.
Good movie, Philly. Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story. That's a good movie. Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story. That's a good movie.
I like the Johnny Cash story better. I don't know what weird movies you're watching over on Cinemax.
That's oh my God. Oh my God.
Here we go. Purdy's going to be in shotgun over here. He's got a man to his left. Back that throw. He's looking. That's going to be completion. He's going to dive for the first down. I know a few Bear fans, and they keep telling Live is trash compared to Williams. I guess they don't read stats very well. That's the thing about Bears fans talking about. Like, if they want to pump up Caleb, and they can, but like to try to drag Love with it is just silly to me. Love got a 4,000 yards pass in his first year as a starter. Dude, and it's just weird that the Bears fans, whenever they talk about their team, they always have to compare themselves to the Packers. Does not go both ways because we do not care what they're doing over there. But here we go. Purdy's back to throw. He's running to his left. Looking downfield, you got to throw it, dude. You're not going to win a game, bro. You're down 41-6. You're throwing, you're running 2-yard rushes. That's what the defender's telling him right now. What you doing? You know what I mean? Walk Hard was great. Oh, yeah, a lot of old people agreeing with you over there. You know what I mean?
Walk Hard was a great movie. It's hilarious.
Then you watch the Cinemax After Dark. Walk Hard sounds like that's what I'm talking about, dude.
Oh my god.
All right, here we go. Purdy back to throw over here. Oh, he's gonna get sacked. The ball's on the ground. He fumbled it. The Seahawks have it. Oh my goodness, this gets more and more embarrassing. Oh my goodness, this is insanity, dude. What is going on? Yeah, the good defender right there, dude. What we got? 10 o'clock. Oh my goodness, so late. All right, let me see if my trolling did any good yet. Oh, we're at commercial over here. Someone commented, different Alex. What did I do? That's funny. Let me see. I got enough beer over here. You know what I mean? We'll hang out for a little bit. All right. Let me make sure I see. I'll make sure you didn't comment. All right, here we go. So here we go. We got a 41-6 ball game over here. 7% battery on Philly's phone. He's not gonna be around with us much longer. You know what I mean?
Will he make it? Will he make it?
Will he make it? Will you make it to the end of this game? How about when his battery dies, we shut it down?
Yeah.
How much time is left in this debacle of a game? I think it was like over 10 minutes yet. We need to hear a little Chris Farley video. We gotta get something going on here. You know what we should do? What I used to do all the time is my friend Eric is the lead singer of Ask Your Mother Band, and their music is not copyrighted because it's cover band. And we could play some of that stuff. And while we're in these moments like this, we could just be jamming out. They got some killers out there, you know what I mean? And I'm allowed to use them because I'm their friend. What's up, Jesse? Did you see LaFleur got his contract extension? I'm so happy that he got his extension. It wasn't his fault that we were missing a lot of our star players this season. We did see it. We've been talking about it for a minute. And yeah, I'm glad. I think it was the best option for them. I'm excited, let's get back after it. Run it back, baby. Run it back. We're going to miss a few different players, but get some guys healthy. Let's do it again. Let's just do it again, but do it a little bit better this time. You know what I mean?
And to answer Stacy, it looks like there's 9 minutes and 12 seconds left in the game.
There you go. A lot of people are hoping that it's going to be Patriots, Bears in the Super Bowl. I'd rather say Seattle. Anyone who's saying that, Eric, dude, you don't need to associate yourself with those type of people. You know what I mean?
Why do they want to relive 1985 again?
Yeah, we don't need a Bears Patriots Super Bowl. I don't care who was in the AFC. I mean, I would have kind of leaning towards the Bills. Obviously, I would have wanted them to go. But the Bears ain't going to the Super Bowl. Let's get that out the way. They probably won't beat the Rams. They're definitely not going to beat Seattle. Just not going to happen.
Oh, God!
I swear, I hope to God that doesn't happen. No, I don't think so. I don't think it's going to happen. Here we go. Drew Lock comes in the game. It's always nice when your backup could come into the game 9 minutes to go in a playoff game. 59.6 completion percentage. Guess who that's better than? You guessed it, Caleb Williams. The backup quarterback, Drew Lock, has a better completion percentage. That's the only thing that's so funny about Caleb Williams. He has like a 58% completion percentage, and they're like, he's the guy. He's generational talent. Like, calm down. You know what I mean? He's a good runner. Good. I don't think that he's not a good thrower, but he's not. You know what I mean? He's not special. I don't want Bears 35-10 again. Absolutely not. Don't want it. Here we go. 8:40 to go. Second down and 10. Seahawks, Texans, Super Bowl. I would be okay with the Texans winning it all for the first time in their history. I'd be all right with that too, actually. They got a good defense, but they're not going to do that. CJ Stroud, you ever watch him play quarterback? Not good. 3-yard gain over here. That last game, CJ Stroud was the worst game I've ever seen someone win a playoff game. That was horrible.
Well, the Seahawks have never won too, right?
I don't think so. They went, obviously lost to Pittsburgh that year.
Because that would be kind of cool seeing two teams that have never won it.
Nope. Oh yeah, seen them in there, yeah, but not winning it.
Yeah,
I never go for an NFC team. People tell you that you should, like, oh, you should root for the NFC team. No, you shouldn't. I don't want anyone in the NFC win Super Bowl besides Packers.
But yeah, I mean 2 teams that have never won it.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Pipe down. Here we go. This is a very important game, Vinny. This is very important.
Yeah, it's real close. It's coming right down to the wire. Yeah,
here we go.
Down to the wire. We got to pay attention. Yeah. Wow.
I'm about to text my wife, preheat the oven for me. I'm gonna throw pizza in that bed, but I'm starving. I'm dying.
She'll text back, I'm not in the mood.
You want to text back? No. Seattle won. Yeah, Seattle had that run 2014. What are you talking about?
That's right. You're right. You're right. Okay.
How the hell you forget that?
Well,
with you.
No, I had a brain fart. I'm sorry.
We have a punt coming up over here. LaFleur extension is fine as long as we brings in a legit offensive coordinator. Hope policy lets him spend money to get coaches who can develop these draft picks. I agree with all of that. Need a good offensive coordinator. I don't think he's going to give up play calling. So people who think he's going to give up play calling, I don't think that's going to happen. These coaches don't do it. Mike McCarthy did it for a minute, took him right back. You know what I mean? They want that control. They want to do that. So I don't think that he's going to give up play calling. But it'd be nice if he had a really good offensive coordinator that could kind of help him. And I'm not saying the offensive coordinator I wasn't helping him, but you know what I mean? Maybe something a little bit better. Here we go. 6:50 to go in the fourth quarter over here. When McCarthy puked away a Super Bowl win. Yeah, that's it. How do you forget that? I did too.
You're right. Yeah, I had a brain fart.
Here we go. We have a run right side by the Niners over here, and that's going to be about 5 yards on that gain. If anyone calls a timeout for the rest of this game, I swear to God, I will send them a hate mail. The head coach. I will put a stamp on it. You know what I mean? What are you talking about? 43-8. Yeah, they had that run with Wilson. Yeah, we go. 2nd down and 5. Here we go. Purdy's going to be back. Not Purdy.
Jones?
Oh, my TV glitched. So whoever it was, number 10. Looks like Purdy.
Is it Jones?
It's the same person. There's 2 of them. They both look about as good too in this game. Yeah, that's crazy. That's going to go to overtime.
We're going to overtime. Yeah.
Here we go. 3rd down and 5, 6:14 to go in the fourth quarter over here. This quarterback's going to be in shotgun. He's back to throw. He's rolling to his right. And he's going to keep it. He's going to, put his body into that thing. That's going to be a 1st down. Matt, you need some mac and cheese and some fried chicken from Quick Trip and some delicious chocolate milk to wash it down. You really can't mix chocolate milk with beer. Doesn't do that good. But I agree with all that. Some of that do, though. Then I wake up the next morning, like, my stomach's weird. What's going on? Like, I chugged about half a gallon of chocolate milk last night before I went to bed. Here we go. 1st down and 10, 5:44 to go in the fourth quarter. They're going to be in shotgun over here. The nameless quarterback we don't know yet. He's back to throw. He's looking. That's going to be completed. Now they got a little something going. This better not go to overtime.
I want to say the quarterback is Jones. Isn't it Jones?
Probably Mac Jones.
Yeah.
I just don't know for sure.
Yeah, it's Jones.
Yeah. I know. I like to be stupid sometimes. Don't try to correct.
The one time Vinny is on point.
Yeah, I already knew.
I say it's Jones.
And I said Mac Jones, so I was even righter than you. And I knew it before you, too. We have a gain of about 1 yard here on the pass.
Yeah, we're professional, folks.
I'm looking forward to that pizza casserole. You know what I mean?
Oh, the pizza casserole. Yes. Wait a minute, Mr.
Mac Jones, former Patriots quarterback. Yep. And he was supposed to be the guy that I think was supposed to kind of expected to do something over there. At least had a possibility to do something. And here he is in a playoff game. So I guess they were right. Here we go. Yeah. Mac Jones going to be in shotgun. He's back to throw. He's looking to throw left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Yeah, he's a lot better when he throws like those 5-yard passes. You know what I mean? Starts pushing downfield. That's when he comes into problems. Yeah, they're
And
tugging it out on the sideline to Purdy. He's sad faced.
he's sad. Sad.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I do not feel bad about the Niners losing at all.
Yeah.
All the players can cry in the field. I will not feel one shred of sadness for them.
I just want to say I'm really happy we've gone through almost this whole broadcast and Philly hasn't said anything about the helmets on the scoreboard. So
I mean, they
thank
kind
you,
of
Philly,
suck.
for
You
that.
can't even see them. Are there helmets there?
Yeah, there's helmets. Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
So thank you.
If
Philly,
you
for
wasn't gonna
that.
do it, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here comes the punt right here. And they're going to have a fair catch over at about the 12-yard line. I did zoom in and take a look at those.
They are actually accurate. So
there you go. So you can't complain. 4:23 to go. 41-6 ball game. This is the worst playoff game you're going to see.
This is the only blowout so far. Yeah.
Yeah. No major injuries either. Just one team sucking. And then, Alex was talking shit about the Packers, losing to the Bears. They kind of gave way at the end. They didn't get blown up 41-6. I'm probably going to have to make another post after this game.
I just gave you an
I won't
idea.
name them this time, but, just one time with the name. But
I saw it start to tick in your head right after you said that. You went, hey, wait a minute.
Seahawks are going to pitch this thing right side. They got a little bit of room past the 20-yard line, but a 7 or 8 yard scamper there. Helmets are as small as your stats font. What are you talking about, stats font? What are you talking about? I wore my Parsons jersey to work today, and I had customers say to me, why are you wearing a team's merch when they don't play? And I said, even though they are not playing, they are still the best team, in my opinion. I would think it's weird when people say, why would you wear Packers stuff in the offseason? Like, I don't really get that around here because that's what people do. But, like, I wear Packers stuff all year round. It's weird. I don't just wear it, like, when they're doing well. Like, we're not Bears fans.
I like
Here we go.
wearing Packers
Second
stuff
down
all
and
year.
3.
Yeah.
They're going to be handing this thing off up the middle. Nothing there. I'm just kidding. I just took a shot at the Bears right there. We got Ron over here. He says, this is their first blowout all playoffs. Yeah, the first blowout all playoffs. Yeah, all these games real close. Oh, why are they showing this?
Oh, why?
Why are we catching strays?
No, God!
Why are we catching strays?
No, God, please, no! No! No!
Oh, my goodness. Steelers versus Texans was a blowout, too. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they got messed up. I don't know if it was 41-6 type blow. I forget the score, but can't wait for another 7 hours of your professional play-by-play tomorrow. You know what I mean? We'll be right here tomorrow. Come hang out. We're inside 3 minutes to go in this ball game right here. Seahawks are going to be handing this thing off. Not a lot there because no one's starters are in anymore.
Yeah.
Not a lot of penalties.
See, Matt's like the movie Gladiator. Are you not entertained?
Nah.
Yeah.
We have 528 folks watching live right now across all the places, though. Remember when the Giants beat the Vikings 41 to donate in the NFC Championship game? That was fun. I don't. But I was probably drunk that day. But here we go. I'm sick of the 49ers. You know what I mean? I don't like them either. What's all these random scores you're putting up here? I don't know what you're talking about. Rick number 1 will be back tomorrow. Here we go. Here comes a punt. And we're going to have a return here from about the 24-yard line. He's trying to run that way. I don't think it's going to work out for him. He's going to run that way anyways. Oh, he's losing yards. You're supposed to go forward, big fella. All right, he went backwards anyways. Down to about the 20-yard line, 21. And we are going to be at the 2-minute warning, 1:54 to go in the fourth quarter. We're almost done.
We're almost done.
I feel like Ricky Gervais when he did the Oscars. He's like, all right, we're almost done. Let's just get this done with here. Look at Tommy Brady over here and Kevin Burkhardt. I don't even know who that guy is. I do apologize for not being able to make it to the first shoot today. I had to work, unfortunately, but I am off work tomorrow. I'll be here for both games tomorrow, and I'm glad I'm here. Now, I appreciate you, Jesse. We were wondering where you were. But people got to work, though. You know what I mean? I had to work today. You know what I mean? Got to make that money. Appreciate you being here, though. Always better when you're in chat. You happy about LaFleur staying? I think it was the best option. I think it's kind of like a weird situation because, you're not happy with how this season ended. A lot of injuries, but injuries aren't always an excuse. But sometimes it's a reason. But I don't think that they would be better off if they're firing him and trying to hire coaches when 7 other teams are trying to hire coaches. You know what I mean? We have a run right side here by the Niners. And I do think that their thinking is let Matt LaFleur finish what he started. They got Parsons. They kind of had something going here at the beginning of the season. Injuries started stacking up, just didn't work out. So they're thinking, let's have another go at it. But if they go another year or two and things ain't progressing, I wouldn't be surprised if a change happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
So I don't think they're going to fire him after next year or nothing. But I think that, they expect to go, forward. We're having a run over here by the Niners up the middle. I don't think he got the first down.
Oh, second effort. I think he got it.
I think his knee might have been down. Shout out to Kerry Collins on the 45 donut against the Vikings.
Yeah.
Texans won 30-6 over the Steelers, not a random score. Oh, all right. Well, then say that. Why are you just saying 30-6? My memory ain't like that. I forget what we were talking about. So if you're not going to say it, then it was a random score because you didn't identify what the score was, making it a random score. Am I right or am I right? Right? Here we go.
Yeah, I backed you up. I got your back. Yeah.
Here we go. 43 seconds to go. They're going to be under center over here. Just kneel it. Let's go. They're going to run this thing right side. That's going to be our first down for the 49ers.
And that's going to seal it.
You can't shame me, Ramage. I will do what I want to do. You know what I mean? Have a great night. Back at it tomorrow. Appreciate you, John. See you tomorrow. This thing is over right here. I'm going to get the last few comments. We're going to tap out Dark Arch Poker. And the Vikings didn't want Darnold. That franchise is one bad decision after another. You better believe it. You know what I mean? I remember Chickens and Pack, Al Harris, pick 6 against Matt Hasselbeck. We're going to take the ball and we're going to score. No, you're not. Here we go. Who do you think might be the new defensive coordinator if Happy leaves? I don't know who I think is going to be. There's a lot of names getting thrown around. That dude from Minnesota. What's his face? Foles? I don't even know. I forget. I said it so many times. I feel like my memory is weird now. But I don't think he's gonna come to Green Bay, but we're gonna see. I think the Packers are in a rough spot if he leaves because they're gonna be late to the game and looking for a defensive coordinator. I'm sure they're kind of looking on the down low right now in case he's gone. But I think they're gonna have a little step behind. Dementia said, man. It is.
No, I think we should definitely look for new special teams.
Oh, yeah, we will. I can tell you right now that the training camp this summer will be awesome since Parsons wasn't there for the summer part, but I can't wait. I don't think he's going to play out the gate, but he'll be at training camp. It should be fun, you know what I mean? Appreciate you, Badger State. And Ivan says Raheem Morris, that's the name. Flores, Jim Leonard, and a lot of, there we go. A lot of people chiming in over here. We're going to wrap this thing up. 527 folks watching live right now. We've been live for 2 games today. We're going to wrap it up. I appreciate every single person, Philly boy, especially people who've been here all day and people who've been here for a big chunk. I appreciate you hanging out with us. We're going to wrap it up, you know what I mean? Shout out to Vinny, the producer over here, you know what I mean? Putting all these beautiful graphics together. And Quick Trip being a great sponsor. Nicolet Law being a fantastic sponsor. And we are out of here. Go Pack, go, baby!